Before we begin today's broadcast, we would like to take a moment to thank our supporters on patreon.com/howdyfolks, whose support helps make live streams like this possible. If you want to become a patron supporter, head over to patreon.com/howdyfolks today. And now, without further ado, let's begin the show.
Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and I hope everything is working correctly. Welcome to some Kingdom Hearts 3. We are finally streaming Kingdom Hearts 3. I've played through the entire game by myself. Not all of it. I haven't 100%ed it, but I did the entire story. Got the ending movie, the secret movie, all of that good stuff. And I've had a lot of fun with this game. It's been just incredible, and I cannot wait to stream it. Now, things have changed. I finally got faster internet, so hopefully the upload looks a little bit better. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm also recording at a higher bitrate locally, so when I upload it to YouTube for archive, it'll look even better. Please let me know if it sounds okay. I haven't done a sound test. We haven't streamed in a couple of weeks. We put streaming completely behind us. It was in the past. The future was Kingdom Hearts 3. I needed to play that game in complete isolation, and now that it's finished, we're back. Boy, the music in this game is very loud. I'm constantly just turning it down a little bit, so let me know if it's too loud as well for you. I had to turn it down in OBS because it was peaking out the sound. Oh my goodness, Hal Rondo, how are you doing? It's been so long since I've done that. You're doing it now, Hal Rondo, and I appreciate it. Thank you for your howdy folks shouts. Well, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? Gundam Guy. It has been a long time, and in fact, we're a couple hours late. I wanted to start the stream 2 hours ago. A little bit more than 2 hours, almost 3 hours ago. But it turns out the location I had to go to this morning to ship a package didn't open till 10. So I was just piddling around town for a long time. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Adrian, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? All right. Hey, Real Laszlo, how are you doing? Now, I wanted to let you folks know, I figured people who enjoy Kingdom Hearts would be tuning into this. On the main channel where I'm releasing my Kingdom Hearts videos, I put them on hold until Monday. I think I've got 2 more main episodes that are going to kind of cover my last 4 hours of playtime, and then I've got a bonus episode. I'm teasing this out there with someone from the community where we discuss the game. So I think those are going to come out on Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But no Kingdom Hearts over the weekend, because I've got a lot of Stone Block being released. With all of that said, I've decided that we're going to play through this game, and we're going to do a Proud Mode. I played through it on Proud Mode. It's not that difficult. We're going to do a magic-focused build, if we can, and we're going to see how far we can get with that. I'm still not done with this game. I'm trying to find out all the secrets. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot that I haven't found, and I plan on during this second playthrough, in between streams, spend more time exploring the worlds and doing some of the side objectives and leveling up the gummy ship and all of that. Things that I didn't have time for in my original playthrough because I was just desperate to get to the end and see how this story wraps up. So, as we go, I'm not going to be spoiling the game. If you've watched my videos on YouTube, you know how the game ends. I know how the game ends. If you haven't played through it or you don't know, let's try to keep spoilers to a minimum in the chat as well and sort of experience it like it's the first time, even though it's not. We've all played through this. Everything is good here for me. Just the brightness later, title screen config menu, thank you. If possible, we're going to skip the intro cinematic. I've seen a lot of people have actually been able to get away with uploading it with the audio and everything. They seem to be a little less aggressive about slamming people with claims. I'm not worried about the video being taken down or anything. I've never had a problem with Square Enix taking down a video, but certainly with claiming it. Although, it's going on the live channel, where I can't monetize these anyway, so we could just let it run, right? But also, alternatively, we can just skip it. Oh my gosh, I skipped the wrong scene! I meant to skip the music bit! We'll let...
Have you heard of the ancient Keyblade War?
We'll let this play out.
Of course I have.
Was that the song? That might have been the song. I can't remember what came first. Because there's this, and then there's the song, and I don't remember which one of them comes before the other.
Yeah, the Master's favorite story.
This is good here, though.
I wonder what they planned on doing with Kingdom Hearts after...
So good? Okay, good, Hal Rondo. Good, glad to hear it. I've yet to get this game, sadly. I've only seen content up until Toy Box. Toy Box is a fun run, Laszlo. It's a real fun one. Now, for those of you who didn't know, this is Zehanort and Ericus talking. Apparently, I didn't realize this was a thing, but some people didn't realize that that's who these characters were at the top of the game. having this conversation. I thought it was obvious, but there you go.
Where'd you
Missed the
hear about
birds flying to their chest room. Okay, good. That's it. That's not a problem. I didn't realize it was 2 different videos. A lot has happened, hasn't it? I just pre-ordered Jump Force yesterday. Really enjoy that game's beta test. What is a Jump Force? What I like most is that I've played through the game, so I don't really need to keep a tight eye in these cutscenes. I already know what's going on.
On that land shall darkness prevail and light expire. A prospective
this game?
Keyblade master should know this.
Bandai
You say
Namco.
so?
Oh, this looks interesting.
The
How come I've
gaze
never
in
heard
your
of
eyes sees
this?
the fate of the world.
Alright, I'm keeping
The
this tab
future.
open over here. I'm going to come back to
It's
this.
already been.
Well, no, I'm going to go back to the Google search, because otherwise it might start...
Really?
Is-
I'm
did
not so
my
sure about
browser
that.
just lock up? What's going on here?
Besides, who's to say I can't change
I'll look
it?
more into that
And
later.
Maybe light will prevail.
It's an anime crossover fighter. I like
Things
crossovers.
aren't in your favor.
I don't really care for anime or fighters,
Perhaps,
but
I
maybe the
might
crossover
notice
bit's
that
enough to
light
keep me
leads the
going,
eye.
right? It's enough to pique my interest.
You might be surprised. Oh, I hope so.
Xehanort's such an obviously bad guy. He's obviously the bad guy. How could no one pick up this sooner? Come on. It's not as bad as in Birth by Sleep, where he's bald, withered, and like very clearly the bad guy. This is the bit we want to skip here, unless y'all want to sing along with me. I'm kind of tempted to do so, but I think we might as well give it a pass, because we've played through all the previous games. We don't need a summary of them, because we already know what happened. Although I do love the song in this bit. I really do. And the animation is stellar. Absolutely stellar. You can go watch it online. Other people have uploaded it, if you're that interested in it. I want to cut straight to the chase. I think we pick up here at 2.9. Very classic Kingdom Hearts stuff. So, I want to pick things that are going to strengthen me magically, so that I can just Thundaga my way through this game. That was me Thundagaing, putting my hand up in the air. Psst, psst, Thundaga! You know what it reminds me of? If you've ever seen Road to El Dorado, when the 2 guys are pretending to be gods, and they're like, be gone! Great movie. Fantastic stuff. Hey, Collins, how are you doing? Face My Fears. Yeah, I love that tune. I've got it on my phone. It's available on the Google Play Store, in case you guys didn't realize. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb, because I'm getting all kinds of notifications. Haley wishes they could join, but have fun. Well, thank you, Haley. I wish you could join as well. Collins has joined us, though. Collins, you're going to have to be Haley for this. Very classic Kingdom Hearts game. Indeed. Very, very indeed. I see what you did there, though, putting Classic Kingdom in quotes. I get you. I follow you. Yes, yes, yes. I already know how all of this works. Let's go punch our mirror self. Situation commands, thank you. I didn't think about the fact that we'd have to sit through all of the tutorials again, even though I already know how to play the game. I felt like the other master always knew that Xehanort was evil, spoiler, and that's why he was in the ending. I don't know about that. You'll accept any pun but that one, says Halronto? Okay. I'll try, but no promises. Collins, this is what we need you to do. We need you to be Haley. So, if you could just say that your brother looks like a meerkat, that'd probably do it. That would be good enough. I think that would complete your Haley duties for the day. How did that start? Was that on Discord or was that during the chat? Haley just casually mentioned that Lucas looks like, or reminds her of Timon in some way. Not sure where that comes from, but alright. I love Timon. What do you desire? Well, above all, I desire power. Power over others. But in this game, I'm sure that's not an option. So we've got wisdom, we've got vitality, and we have balance. We're not going to go with balance. I picked balance last time. What is wisdom going to give us a boost in? A sharp mind that will grant you mastery of wondrous powers. I'm supposing that's magic? Let's say no to that, and we'll check real quickly vitality, which is probably going to be swords-based. Cough medicine for me. Zozo Fire, get yourself some cough medicine. A rugged body that will, well, I didn't actually see what it said. It went by too quickly. Vitality, a rugged body that will endure even the toughest of challenges. Yeah, okay, we'll pop back out of this. This changes HP and MP stats. Okay, we don't want a rugged body. We want a body that's going to allow us to do magnificent, wonderful powers. What did it say? Mastery of wondrous powers. Yes, that is exactly what I desire. I want to be just like Mickey, holding a key in the air with some brilliant lights. It'll be great. It'll be fun. My brother looks like a meerkat. Thank you, Collins. You've done your Haley duties for the day. You can be Collins now. Congratulations. You can be yourself. This feels like an after-school special. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. This is an early 90s after-school special. This is the sort of thing I grew up with. I didn't even go to like a school. I was homeschooled. Still watch the after-school specials. Great stuff. Woo! Cough medicine with caffeine. I've done that before, Adrian. It's not recommended. I've recorded videos like that. You can find them, and they're pretty obvious when you find them. Even if I don't mention that I'm on cough syrup and caffeine, you can tell. All right, what have we got around here? We have got the power to Pinky Promise, which I believe will boost our ability to block things. Kindness to aid friends. No, I don't want that power at all. I think the one I ended up choosing last time was Mystic. Inner Strength. No, I don't think that is what I chose last time. That seems pretty magic-based, though. Power of the Warrior. Invincible Courage. No, I'm not interested in this. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. I guess that we're going to go with the Mystic, because that seems magic, mystical, inner strength, the ability to blast people with lightning. This is the power that we seek, I suppose. Shaboyga. Woo! Zozofar, thank you for the bits. For good luck. Thank you. Where's my horn? Thank you very much. Thank you very, very kind of you. Is this who you are? Well, no, that's Sora. I'm Reese, but for the sake of this, we'll be Sora, I guess. If Collins can be Haley for a day, or for what was it, 5 minutes? I can be Sora. When did this start? Not Creeper. This started approximately 12 minutes ago. But it depends on what you mean this. If you mean the battle horn, this started a long time ago when my friend Kaylee, actually Jenna's sister, Kaylee, I think we probably talked about her before, her and I went to the Renaissance Fair because she had a couple of spare tickets from someplace, and I bought one of these. It was at the height of some disease, probably bird flu, no, swine flu, and everyone was paranoid, so they had a guy walking around constantly wiping these down with disinfectant wipes. Because people would come up and blow on him and leave him, and he'd be like, "Ah, you got to clean them, laddie." That wasn't his accent, but you get the idea. And then I bought this, and then for some reason, Kaylee wanted to leave the Renaissance Festival very quickly, probably because I was walking around just randomly going at anyone who would look at me. So that was great. That was fantastic. I've had this for a number of years now. No regrets there. Thank you for the tickets to the Renaissance Fair, Kaylee. Morning, Mike05. How are you doing? All right, I get the idea. I know how to attack. I can't... Dang it. I was going to say, do we have any magic abilities that I can pause and stick on a quick menu? We're going to have to use our swords a bit here for a little while. Good morning to you too, not Creeper. Good morning. And BRB, Gundam. We'll see you soon, hopefully. I wasn't paying enough attention. Yay! Harondo, stream hype. Thanks for the bits. Okay, we're going to die here because I'm too busy paying attention to donations and things. I've got a feeling we're going to die a lot more here than I did in my playthrough for no other reason than I'm not going to be paying as much attention. Right? When I'm just recording it, I was so very deeply engrossed in everything going on screen. So it was very easy for me to, pay attention and do really well in fights and stuff. But here, I'm way too distracted by chat and talking and having conversations. So much so that, dadgummit, this is just, it's going to be a disaster, isn't it? I'm going to try my best not to die, though. I mean, we're going to die, aren't we? I've died several times in my playthrough. I made it pretty far. I think the first official death was when I died in Pirates of the Caribbean while while driving that ship around. And then I died as Aqua, fighting well, you know what? Spoilers. I should not have said that. I started this off by saying I would not spoil the game as we go, and then immediately you know that Aqua's in it. Although if you watched the trailers, you would have known that Aqua is in it. And in fact, you might know a bit more about Aqua than you'd want to know. No, I don't, I didn't make the decisions about what's included in the trailers and what isn't. Come here, you. Oh, we're so close. We got him down to his last bar of health. We're going to get him easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hang him out and watch him wheezy. Wheezy is a thing. Gummy ship deaths count? No, they don't. Gummy ship deaths don't count. Definitely not counting those. Ah, dadgummit. Also, I was disappointed at the end of the game to see that they don't list your deaths in the the end game certificate, where they show, oh, you killed this many Heartless and did this many things. They didn't mention how many deaths I had. And I was kind of counting on that to keep track of them for me, because I wasn't. I knew that I died maybe 3 or 4 times, but I was waiting to the end of the game to find out how many for sure. And it didn't happen. Reese, I have no clue about this game and what is happening. Well, fortunately, you don't need to know anything right now. The story will unfold as we progress. This is all just sort of a dream state situation. So no worries there. Collins is with Creeper? Good, you guys. Don't worry. We're all gonna get on this together. It's gonna be great. Real Laszlo, thank you for joining while you could. Sorry to hear you have to go. Reese, what's the most complicated thing you've ever cooked? Oh, goodness. Probably some brownies I made for Jenna one year. They were, I think, for her birthday last year. These like mint brownies that were brownies, but then had a bar of mint on top of them and like a chocolate layer on top of that. I'm good for now, thanks. I've got it pretty much mastered. Did we get fire back there, I believe? Gosh, I hope so. I only know what's going on because I watched a summary 3 times. Wow, that's a lot of summarizing.
To defeat Xehanort,
Hey! We've got our good buddy here, Yin Sid, who actually does something later in this game. That's great.
we have discussed this.
Eggs with Little Chef Remy. Yeah. Okay. I'm really bad at Remy's games. The ones where you like spin the control. There's some of them I'm good at. Some of them I cannot get right. I cannot crack eggs. For some reason, I did it the first time perfectly, and then every time I tried after that, I failed. I need to watch a tutorial about how to deal with eggs, I guess, because that was just a horrible experience for me. Also, Goofy and Donald's reactions here are way over the top, and it looks like they're playing piano. It was very distracting first time through, and it's still distracting right now. I don't... Yeah, have you ever watched a friend get bad news and responded with, "Oh! Oh no! I locked my keys in my car. Oh!" It's not realistic. By the way, hey Nate, I watched a 2.5-hour video on the plot of this series, and I feel like I understand the plot less than I did before. Hey, that's how I felt after playing all 10 games. So there you go. What's your opinion on Harry Potter? Don't spoil anything from Goblet of Fire. I'm reading it for the first time. Well, Goblet of Fire is my favorite book in the series. I love it. I think the movies are also good, but not as good as the books. Mainly, not because of changes they made, but omissions. I think there's a lot of plot points that they don't pick up on in the movies because they don't have enough time. But I love the Harry Potter books, and Goblet of Fire is my absolute favorite. Not to say they get worse after that. It's just they're different after that. It's the middle of the series, and it's a turning point for reasons that I won't spoil later in that book. But I really like them, Nate. Not Nate, I'm sorry. I really like them, not Creeper. I looked back up and I saw Nate's comment about watching a 2.5-hour video, and that's what hit my head. But Nate, not Creeper, yeah, that's my favorite one. I hope that you enjoyed as well. And now for Kingdom Hearts 2.9, I just wish you could skip 3 already. I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out. I mean, I really enjoyed playing Kingdom Hearts 2.9. It was a lot of fun. But I'm still waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 to be released. I think it's going to be great. I think we're all going to really enjoy it. Also, I see the Swiss. If you're new, we do that because Swiss is holy. Hope those sound effects worked. Kingdom Hearts 2.9 is the name of the cutscene. No. What are you talking about? It's the opening to the game. It's the big... You know, when you start playing a game, there's the title screen. This is Kingdom Hearts 2.9. I'm really hoping that when Kingdom Hearts 3 launches, though, it comes out on the Nintendo NX, because I'm really looking forward to those. I went ahead and got a Switch, but a Nintendo NX with Kingdom Hearts 3, baller. Can't wait for that. I hope the game comes out, though, before Haley Joel Osment's voice changes again. Because he's already gone through, like, 3 different voice phases, and I'm sure we're heading into the next one.
Right before we went off on any of our real important adventures.
You could have mentioned that before, Goof.
Ring a bell?
Next Kingdom Hearts game will be 2.91. Yeah, probably. You're right. It'll just be an endless division. Once we get to 2.99, we'll get 2.991, 2.992, all the way up to 2.999. 1. And just on into eternity. We'll go forever and ever, just slowly stretching forward to the eons. Gosh, that sounds terrible. I was listening to a show the other day, or earlier today, actually. A couple of people talking about what they'd like to see from future Kingdom Hearts games. And one of the ideas they had, which I really liked, is we now have all these different groups of characters that we can follow. So next up, we could get a game about whatever is happening to Riku and Sora, and then we could get a game about, you know, Roxas and, well, dang it, okay. We could get a game about other characters, and then Kingdom Hearts 4 could come, 5 games down the line, and it could be like the Avengers of Kingdom Hearts, where it brings all of these separate stories together again. So we could have all these different spin-offs kind of going their own way, and then bring them all back together for Kingdom Hearts 4 in like a decade or so. By the way, I love this intro. We're going to watch this all the way through.
The day he would seize control of Olympus and rule over all the cosmos. Hades' previous attempts, using Terra, Cloud, and Auron to advance his plans for conquest, had failed. The hour was not yet right. But now the planets were aligned, and nothing could possibly go wrong. A wave of darkness slanced down from their celestial rank, and one by one, Hades freed the Titans from their prison. Some of them, the same monstrosities that Sora and his friends had already fought and bested before. With both the Titans and his longing for vengeance against Zeus reinvigorated, Hades began his attack on Olympus.
I loved that the first time it happened. And I thought that they were going to do an intro video like that to every world. And I was so hyped and then so disappointed when they didn't. When you get to the next world, I think it's Toy Box. Well, next you go to Twilight Town, but then after that you go to Toy Box, and I was expecting an intro like that, and they didn't give it to me. And I was so disappointed because I loved that. I don't know if that's something that they do normally in a Hercules movie, one of them that there is, because I've never seen it, if maybe that's something from that franchise in particular. But I thought that was such a cool concept to have this setup video to what's going on in the world before you arrive, and then they just drop it. I also like that bit about there not being any fanfare, because who doesn't have that fanfare memorized? Dun 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 dun. I like that too, because they always land at the Coliseum.
I was a little off again.
Actually, there's no Coliseum in this game. I was almost sure when I started. It's like, okay, once we finish the world, the Coliseum will open, and we can go back to it to do some Coliseum sort of things. But it's just not in here, which is so sad. Toy Story does have a different intro. Okay, you know what? You're right. Toy Story does have an intro, but not like this. And also, the intro is more set up for end of game than anything else. It's very strange. Reese, I'm not loading SB2. Is that Stoneblock 2? Try increasing your RAM. That would be my recommendation. Kingdom Hearts racing game called Kingdom Carts. Kingdom Carts? Oh my gosh. I would buy that in a heartbeat. Kingdom Carts would be amazing. I absolutely love that idea. That's brilliant. Serious talk, though, the creators of Kingdom Hearts 3 said that Kingdom Hearts 3 would be the last game in Sora's story. That's not true at all. No, he said that it'll be the last of the Xehanort saga. But he said that future Kingdom Hearts games, Sora will still be the main character in future Kingdom Hearts games. And in fact, the secret video at the end of this game definitely sets that up. So, yeah, Sora's not going anywhere. And also, you know what I should have done? Was I should have taken a moment just then to check my setup. You know, while we had a moment back there in that cave, not in combat. But it's too late for that now, so we're just going to have to do what we can to defeat these guys without switching to magic, even though I said I was going to do a magic-focused build. We're going to do the best that we can. I think we'll be fine. Once we clear out this wave, we'll have a moment's respite to go through and set some potions up, because we don't have Cure yet. I can't remember when we get Cure. Is it Toy Box? I seem to remember having it by Toy. It might be different, though. I selected completely different options at the outset, so I don't know what we'll get as we go. You unlock different things at different times. So, should be interesting. Boom. All right, fight's over. Hopefully we'll have a moment's respite to get things changed. No, Reese, I'm not loading SB2. I know about the RAM. Well, I don't know what to tell you other than I hope you get it figured out. So let's see what we got. Yes, thank you. All right, so we've got Kingdom Key, we've got Starlight, and those are the only 2 blades that we've got. That's fine. We don't have any armor, don't have any accessories. Items, we've got a potion. I'm going to set that to automatically repopulate. Abilities, Sora, I think everything we've got, yeah. not turning on 0 XP. Sorry, everyone. Everything we got should already be set. Customize. So we've got fire and water, which is pretty good. So I'm going to put fire. I always put fire on O. That's just my thing. And then I'm going to put water for right now over here. We'll put potion, and that should be good enough. I'm not going to put on ether or anything. Sweet. All right, we should be good to go now. I don't think there's anything else I need to address or adjust. That sucks. I was really hoping for a new protagonist. I'm kind of tired of Sora. I would have agreed with you until I played the end of this game, and I got very frustrated that, you know, now Sora's story, spoilers, isn't complete. And there's got to be more, because I got to have a happy-go-lucky conclusion to all this. So we just got an AP boost there. We might stick that on Donald later. Lol. We definitely won't. That was a joke. We'll never do that. I know better, guys. I don't need the comments. Thank you. 2.9. Yes. Yes. So you said KH3 videos are on hold till Monday. So Monday and Tuesday are the finales and Wednesday is the bonus? Possibly. Yep, that's what it's looking like it's going to shape up as. Of course, that last video is about 4 hours long. And I did a lot more talking in those 4 hours than I think I did any other parts of the series before then. So just gonna have to see how it breaks down. I don't want them to be more than 20 minutes long. So once trimmed, what I normally do is I'll trim the whole video down, and then depending on how long it is, I'll divide it up. The bits that I know I want to use, I'll try to find like a good end point and a good beginning point and divide them there and put them in different projects and export them. We'll see how it comes out. I'm going to have to work on that when I'm done here.
I make a turn at the wrong rock?
I'm also going to have to record, I think, 4 episodes of Stone Block because I'm running out of Stone Block videos. I recorded so many ahead of the release of this game. Say! Germ Silver, thank you for following. Welcome to the Twitch. As I was saying, I recorded so many Stone Block videos ahead of the release of this game. Now I got to get back into it. And I recorded one last night, which I think turned out pretty well. I like the intro title cards, by the way, in this one. I think they're really great. There's a lot happening in them. They're very high energy, and I like that. You should do a one life series, die, you restart. We would never finish the game. Like, I like the idea, but it just seems like it would get so frustrating so quickly.
So what gives? Who could possibly be trying to give me a migraine by yodeling that Yutz's name?
Hey, you got SB2 loaded. Congratulations, I'm happy for you. Good job.
Really?
What'd you change? How'd you get it working?
It's just us? Even for you, that's cool.
Doesn't matter. You got it loaded. You're watching on your phone. That's great. There's no bread, no cheese, no hot dog buns, no milk. I have nothing to eat. What do I do? Well, Gundam, do you have mustard? Mustard's like got a lot of high nutrients to it. Like, it's got some good nutritional value. It doesn't taste the best by itself. But, I mean, if you're really desperate, it's certainly an option. It was never broken in the first place? Did I just misread it?
Kind of on a schedule.
Now, Creeper, did I misread it? Were you just saying that you were loading it and I mistook it for it's not loading? That's entirely possible.
Poor
I look how sick and tired of Sora Hades is in this game. He definitely is. It's great. No mustard. Ooh, Gundam. Well, have you considered starting a small garden in the backyard and growing your own foods? Because I've considered that for a while now, but I just don't have the time. I have enough room. I could grow a little, like, vegetable patch and get things like tomatoes, and I could grow them. Hey! Thank you for the bits there, Nate. Dadgummit. Hold on. I appreciate it. But I don't have the time to do that. And also I'd have to put up like a fence to keep the neighbors' dogs out of it because they mess up my yard enough as is. And it's quite irritating if I'm honest with you. I shot my neighbor's dog with, not poor choice of words, but I did. I shot it with vinegar the other day. Okay, so the neighbor's dog, it was in my backyard, up next to my door, had my cat in a corner, and was barking at it. My cat was, like, down and swiping, and I opened the door. I was like, get away from my cat! And the only thing I had handy was a bottle of vinegar, so I just blasted it with vinegar. I was like, go away! And it's like licking the vinegar off its body, and I'm chasing it, spraying more, and I was like, go! Get out! Shoo! It finally left, and it hasn't messed with my cat since. So if you want a dog to leave your cat alone, hit it with vinegar. It's the way to go. Hades sounded the battle horn, apparently.
Seriously, when it rains, it pours.
Hades will always be my favorite Disney villain. The attitude, the voice, the way he talks, he's perfect. I can't wait to watch Hercules and experience it for myself because I've never seen Hercules ever. Reese, it shows you are not live on my phone.
Remember you doing me any memorable favors. So, you can keep your heartless this time. I'm going back to my original plan.
I don't know why that is.
So,
I'm not sure why that is at all. Also, these two are completely useless in this game. Spoilers! Forget what I said earlier. Spoilers! Pete and Maleficent do nothing at all throughout this entire game. They walk through the game from beginning to end. They're at the end of the game, but they go through the whole thing having done nothing. They interact in the story in absolutely no way except for occasionally talking to characters. They complete no tasks. They reach no goals. They interfere in no meaningful way. Their presence is completely useless, except for one bit that's kind of funny at the end of this world. We'll get there. But otherwise, waste of time. Complete waste of time and effort. Just like every other game they're in, honestly. No, that's not true. They do more in Recoded, I think, than they do in any other game. I'm playing through Recoded right now, very slowly. I'll open it up, I'll play for like 20 minutes, close it, and have to do something else. But I'm getting there. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoy that game. Oh, my goodness. They're Team Rocket. See, if I'd played, not played, but watched Pokemon growing up, I would understand that reference. I know who Team Rocket is. Team Rocket Go. It's faster than light. Die or fight. Something along those lines, right? Pretty sure that's on the money. They've been setting up their importance since Recoded, DD, and now 3. Yeah. I'm sure they'll come in, again, Kingdom Hearts 4.5 is when they'll really have their moment to shine. Is Pandora's box is set up for a potential story in the next game? That would be good if it was. I thought it was just sort of like a throwaway gag. Like they're looking for this box and they find literally Pandora's box and like, that's not the box we want. Ugh. You know, it's just meant to be a funny thing. But if it was set up, I'd love that. I'd love for that to have a little bit more relevance later on.
Like the catch.
Yeah, thanks, Herc. But what's going on?
Well, it looks like everything's on fire, Sora. That's probably what's going on, if I had to guess.
Take a guess. Starts
Kingdom Hearts 3.1. Yeah, that one.
I
2.91.
get the picture. Actually, we bumped
I came up with a title for one the other day. I think it was Kingdom Hearts.
He said something about
What was it? It had to do with refrigerators. I can't even remember now. I thought it was pretty good, though. Because, you know, they're running out of systems to release exclusive games on. We don't have a PSP and a 3DS and all these things floating around anymore. So I was like, well, there's going to be one in a smart fridge at some point, one can assume. By the way, can y'all hear my heater in the background here that I've got blasting my legs with warmth because it is pretty cold out today? That's nice. How much hair gel was used in the making of this game? Oh, copious amounts. Absolute copious amounts. I hear that they actually ran a hair gel business out, or a company out of business because they bought up all of their stock at record low prices, I might add. What can we buy? We can't really buy anything at all. We'll have to save up our money. Let's do a save. And there we go. Did it not save? Wait, did I just record over? Wait. Okay, no, we're good. I was going to say, did I just write over my original save? No. I just it's up there. Right there. Level 41. It took me 30 hours, 23 minutes to complete the game. Let's create a new save slot. Goodness gravy. I can't even talk. I just got so panicky. All right, when I go back to that one, is that one going to be at the top now, or will I forever have to scroll down to it? Okay, no. It is automatically selected, though. Can I copy this one? No, I can only delete it. I might open it later, load into it, and save it in the last slot just to keep it safe. I'm on my phone now, Reese. Hazard Creeper. Good. I suppose you're not Creeper, but now you're Hazard Creeper. You're like a different Creeper. I like that.
So, Sora.
Kingdom Hearts for Alexa. Don't even make jokes. Don't even make jokes. Also, my joke about a hair gel company going out of business because they bought out all their stock, that wouldn't cause them to go out of business. They would have a huge amount of capital to invest in opening up a new facility to manufacture even more.
I came here so I could ask
That's what happened. They took all the money from they took all their Kingdom Hearts hair gel money, invested in a new facility, overproduced, thinking they'd be able to sell more. They found out another Kingdom Hearts game's not coming out till 2030. Had all this excess stock that they couldn't get rid of, and they went under. There you go. I made it made sense. You're all welcome. Kingdom Hearts for Alexa. Goodness gracious, how would that go? What does Alexa's voice sound like? I can only think of Siri.
But it's not like I could tell
You walk into a room. It is full of darkness.
What's wrong?
Your heart aches. Where is Carrie? Where is Raku? What will you do? Hey, thank you for the bits there, Germs. There we go. Thank you very much. Reese, how many signatures for you to play Subnautica again? Goodness gracious, that will never happen. That game is scary and terrifies me. Unless I can get someone else here to play it with me, and then I can hide behind them when scary shark creatures show up. We will be playing on easy mode, though, just so you know. Alright, so these guys have fire coming out of the top of their head. Spoilers, water. That's the answer. I just hit them with fire. Don't think too much about that. Once you do hit them, though, with water, you'll notice they'll start steaming, and they'll run off and hide because they didn't care for that, and I like that. Now, one thing I didn't take advantage of a lot in my own personal playthrough of this game is the flow motion stuff. I just don't feel like it's as useful. People say it was broken in 3D, but I disagree. I think it wasn't broken. I think it was just the game mechanic of that game. And, you know, I think it was designed to be used as heavily as people use it. I think that when you overuse it, you're doing it the way the devs intended. You know what I mean? In this game, it's more of like a secondary afterthought that I just don't find to be all that useful. Like, I don't feel like that really accomplished anything. Maybe I'm wrong. It just seems like I would rather walk up and... dadgummit, not do that. Smack them with my sword until they're dead. They're good and dead. Good job, Goof. You could, back in the day, jump into a wall, jump out of the wall, and smash the ground and do, like, serious damage. I don't think that that's a thing in this game. Later on, I think you get that ability, but I don't think it is as useful. No one can ever agree on a single title for the next game. It's most likely going to be a named title instead of being number. I agree. I like my plan of doing the numbered titles are sort of like the Avengers games of Kingdom Hearts, where all the characters come together. Starlight has better magic stats. You're right. I forgot about it. I'm gonna blow my nose here though for a second. Give me just a moment.
Heartless involved. We're just lucky our friend showed up.
Well, what do you know? Sora, Donald, Goofy. Guess I owe you a big thank you.
Meg, you need to stay safe.
And I'm back. Meg, gotta stay safe.
Make sure everyone manages to get clear of the fire.
Be careful, Wonder Boy.
I will. So, you guys in?
Of course we're in.
My gosh, this man is buff. Look at him. He's got that whole Kronk thing going on. He's got that big old wide shoulders and that tiny itty bitty little waist. Not quite as extreme as Herc, though. Herc definitely takes it to the next level. Ever heard of Kamen Rider? Rider. Definitely Rider. I have never heard of that, and I probably said it wrong. You're gonna go? Adrian, thanks for tuning in while you could. Hope you enjoyed what you saw, and we'll catch you next time. We're gonna go Starlight Key Plate. I think that today we'll probably play through to the end of this world, and then we'll end it once we get to Twilight Town, probably. Depends on how long that takes, though. What are we at? Nearly 40 minutes. Got so much to do today. That's all I can think about is just the weight of all the things I have to do, the desk I have to work on. Ooh. Oops, did I give out a tease there? I did, definitely did. Emperor's New Groove for next Kingdom Hearts game? I'd love that. I love the Emperor's New Groove. I think it's great. I'd like a proper Stitch world where you're actually in Hawaii with Stitch and Lilo. Which could happen because they've got a live-action Lilo and Stitch movie coming out soon, and maybe they want to emphasize that. But what proper do? Now that Disney owns Fox, I stand by this. I really wanted to do a Titan AE world. They don't own Fox. They own a lot of Fox properties, including Fox animation properties, including Titan AE. And I would love a Titan AE world. That would be spectacular. But yeah, I'd like a real Lilo and Stitch in Hawaii world. I would like to have... Oh, you know, it'd be cool. Titan AE. Yeah, you know it. Titan AE would be great. I think that would be great. Emperor's New Groove would be great as well. when you're a demigod, but you rely on a duck, a dog, and a level 1 teenager to save the day.
No problem.
He just yeeted them right into battle.
We better check and see if anyone else needs us.
Never heard of it? I strongly recommend looking it up. It is a fantastic animated film. Oh, if it isn't the most useless characters since Pete and Maleficent, a.k.a. Pete and Maleficent. They're out doing their own uselessness in this game.
Say, Maleficent, I don't know about his sidekicks, but Kid Keyblader here looks way punier than the last time we saw him.
He doesn't look any different. I mean, higher res, sure, but that's it.
No time with the boy. He's inconsequential. We have a far more pressing matter to attend to.
Oh, we got to find that black box.
Be silent, you fool! As for you three, we shall meet again.
I'm pretty sure these characters are only in the game to keep you, the player at home, reminded to the fact that a black box exists. It was in back cover. Maybe you played the mobile game. Do you remember the black box? It's out there somewhere. Don't forget about it. That's the only reason they're here, and I have a theory as to what's in the black box.
I can take it.
We'll touch on that later, though.
Gosh, it sure don't sound like it. Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
It's fine. I can take it.
I don't think you can.
We know you. You can take it.
Don't say that.
Oh, I just said what he said.
I'm not liking all these X's on Sora's outfit. This presents problems story-wise that I haven't noticed before. My theory isn't crazy. My theory is, I think, right on. We're going to find out that it is definitely accurate. We're going to get stronger. Look, I'm pretty sure that Sora is the strongest now that he's ever been and will ever be in these games. I mean, we're about to unlock shot locks here in a bit, for crying out loud. I don't understand what they're going on about. All right, so we don't have the power of waking. Well, guess what? Later it's revealed that we've always had the power of waking. It's been inside us all along, so Shrek me, this game. It's just so weird. All right, you know what? Plot aside, broken plot elements aside, let's push on forward. Have we gotten anything, by the way? It says abilities. Yeah, we've got Magic Combo Thrift. Reduce MP cost by 1 with each successive magic cast. That would be good to have. There's a ring that we can get pretty soon, in fact. That, do we have it? Oh, we got an AP boost. Shrek. I think that'll do it, won't it? Let's go back to abilities. And how many did we need to turn that on? Oh, not quite. There's a ring we can get here pretty soon that'll give us like 10 AP. So we're not going to worry about that for right now. And what we are going to worry about is the Starlight Key Plate, which, as Halrondo points out, has better magic stats. And that you can switch to very easily. I just neglected to do so. I think twice now? That is fire. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, goodness gracious. I got so accustomed to casting the fire spell in, like, just every situation in my own playthrough. I mean, I used it constantly. Because I had a lot of magic boosts, and I'm not sure how I got them. And I don't know how to get any other kind of boosts in this game, because I'm not even sure how I got all the fire ones last time. But my fire Aga was insanely powerful, and I used it a lot. Goodness gracious. Put yourself out there, Sora. Well, don't put yourself out there. I mean, I'm not saying, like, go ask a girl out or anything like that. Or try to get new friends. I'm saying put out the fire that is burning on your behind. Because it's presenting a lot of problems to us at the moment. So far, my plans of doing a strongly magic-based playthrough are not going too hot. Because I'm not using magic a lot. But we'll get there, don't worry. I heard from an interview that the creator of Kingdom Hearts wants to keep the Disney movies. But since he moved to Pixar, there may be potential for Marvel and Star Wars. That's true. I mean, I guess Disney does own all those things, so. Has Kingdom Hearts messed with live-action properties before? I'm a Kingdom Hearts noob? Yeah, definitely. So they did Pirates of the Caribbean in the second game and this game. And they did Tron in 2 and... which other one had Tron? Dream Drop Distance. So I can't think of any other live action. Pirates and Tron for sure. I don't know. Maybe Halrondo might know of another one. I'm trying to think. Those are the only two that come to mind. What I think would be interesting is if they went to one of the... You know, Disney's doing that thing where they do the live action remakes of the cartoons. And I think it would be interesting for Sora and all the characters to go to the live-action version of The Lion King and be like, hey, this is just like Simba's world, but not. And also Simba's there, and he doesn't remember them because he's like a lifelike lion, and they're like, this is weird and makes no sense, and is also not as good as the original. I think that would be fun. I haven't seen the new Lion King. None of us have, but I'm just assuming it's not going to be as good. Because, well, I don't know. It might be. We'll find out. Let's Trinity Shield this baby. What is your favorite game? Are we talking about Kingdom Hearts game? Because that's a tough one. Hard to say, really. I think it changes a lot. Favorite game of all time, Hugly Sleepover on PC. Great game. Did you get the Easter egg from the Tangled World? They still didn't get his nose right on the wanted posters. You know, I didn't pay a lot of attention to the wanted posters. I'll have to keep an eye out for that next time we're going through Corona. Which, by the way, was it called Corona in Tangled at any point? Or is that... Like, I'm sure that's what the World Kingdom's called. I'm sure they didn't just make that up for this game. But was it one of those situations where, like, if you didn't know that going into the movie, you just wouldn't know that at all? Because I only know it's called Corona because of this game. Because that's the name of the kingdom. I don't remember them saying it at all in the movie. And maybe they did. I have no idea. Favorite game ever, though. Yeah, definitely Hugly Sleepover. We need to play that on stream sometime. That could be a lot of fun. If you've never played Hugly Sleepover, strongly recommended. Real good time. You play as this little... you play as a kid. Hey! Myco95, thank you for following. You play as this kid, right? And you walk into your bedroom, and there's a monster in your bedroom, and the monster is like, oh, hi there. Do you want to come with me to my secret monster world? And you're like, not really, strange creature that's living in my bedroom for no explained reason. And he's like, come with me to my secret monster world, little kid. Don't tell your parents. And so you crawl into your bed with this monster, and you get to go with him, and you get to help him prepare for a sleepover by making cakes with his creepy uncle and helping a baby stack blocks and organizing some ants. And at the end, you get to have a pillow fight. It's a lot of fun. It's a real good time. And then he lets you finally leave and go back home to your parents, but you can't tell them what happened there when you played with the monster under your bed. So that's a great game. Maybe I'm remembering it a bit wrong, but I think that that's pretty spot on. What is this thing? Just smack it for coins? Sure. I was hoping we would pick it up and start playing it, because there's some worlds where you can go do a little jig on top of a barrel. No, we don't have double jump yet. That's right. Dadgummit. What's up, my friend? How are you doing? I think they just mentioned the Corona name once during a lore dump. I love a good lore dump. Love a good lore dump. It's good times. It's said only once or twice in the film. Tangled all takes place in a story Flynn is telling, so the nose in the posters is his actual nose, and Flynn just changes the story for ego-related reasons. Could be the case, because he does do the narration for that. I think that's the direction we want to go to advance the plot. This is the direction we want to go if I want to find some secret hidden stuff like that chest over there. Look at me rocking and rolling. Or we want to go back the way we came, which I think is what happens if you climb up this wall here. Unless there's something else hidden around here. I'm not sure. I never got really the hang of... No, yeah, this takes us back up here. I do like that there's... Did I already talk to these guys? I did talk to these guys, didn't I? That's the entire reason I hopped up here, was to talk to them and get a object. I guess so. I think they gave me a potion or some such nonsense. I really like that there's NPCs running around these worlds. I think that's great. I think it's even better in Twilight Town, though. I think it's crazy when you get to Twilight Town. You see how many people are running around. It's just never before in one of these games. You know, I think one of the great instances of there not being any NPCs and it being weird is Cinderella in Birth by Sleep. When you get there and like, the guests at the party, and you look around, there's literally no one else in the ballroom. You're like, okay then. Sure, yeah, the guests at the party. You know what? I'll suspend my disbelief for you, game. But you don't have to in this game. I thought that you would have to do something with all these Hercules statues when I first played through. I assumed that maybe they'd be a collectible or something. But no. Hercules just has some vanity problems, and he sells statues of himself to kids, I suppose. Which, don't get me wrong, if I could find someone to manufacture me statues, I would be selling them left, right, and center. It'd be great. Let's go, team. A lot of people complain about the controls on the surfing, and those people are right to complain. They're very awkward. It's very hard to get a handle on. Maybe I'm just really bad at it, but I don't think that is the case. Ah, Goofy. What a gag. I hope they have insurance as well. You know, considering the city is being destroyed and people are dying and being murdered by Heartless, you know. I hope that they have insurance. Funny one, Goof. Real funny one. Always dropping these silly gags. Oh, look at that building crushing innocent people. I hope they have insurance. You know, I hope they have health insurance, you know, for the bumps and bruises. I hope they have life insurance because they're going to literally be dead, and their families are going to be without a primary caregiver. And, you know, they could starve to death in the streets. But, you know what? Haha. Hope whoever owns that building has insurance, Goofy, you funny dog, you. Hercules toys are an Easter egg from the movie. Again, I've never seen them. Never seen them. I need to go watch that movie. I keep saying them because I know that there's also a Hercules TV show, I think, where he goes to school, which I don't know why they do that. They did the same thing with Emperor's New Groove. They did Emperor's New School. Why do you want to see these characters go to school? I don't get it. I guess it's relatable for children. I don't know. But, yeah, need to watch it. Need to watch Hercules. I tried to record a commentary for Hercules, but it was so bad I stopped literally 1 minute in and decided to not try that again without someone here to also do a commentary track with me. So, I'm in talks with someone extremely entertaining, well beyond funny on the spectrum of funny to not funny, to do a commentary track with me of Hercules the first time I watch it, where I'll mostly just be asking, where's the Coliseum, where are Sora, Donald, Riku, Kairi, Goofy. I don't know why I forgot Goofy.
Someone help!
I love this woman here who really wants Hercules. Really wants Hercules to come help her, but she doesn't get Hercules.
Hercules! Where are you?
Starting fluid cows? Fun stuff, Hazard Creeper. I need to get to that soon. They really intrigue me. I didn't get the ultimate weapon in my previous playthrough. As soon as I beat the game, I was done playing the game. I didn't go back for anything.
Who are you three? Where is Hercules?
When your life is literally in danger, you're about to be murdered by strange monsters, but these aren't the right heroes that you wanted to come and save you. Also, I don't know if some of you may have noticed, but when you cast the water, it creates a bit of a shield around you. I've had that block attacks, and it also, if you're like running through a group of enemies, that water will extinguish multiples. So that's a good move. If you have like a bunch over here, you can just, dadgummit, pop it twice or once, and it got both of those two, so they're both running off steaming. That's a pretty good one. I like that. That's a great ability. We're doing pretty hot right now. I just want to throw that out there. We haven't gotten into too much trouble, and we're doing pretty well, remembering to use magic, which is good. I keep seeing the Goofy Bombardier option pop up, but so often I just skip it, you know, because it's this whole animation. If I'm surrounded by enemies, sure, but it's usually just less hassle to beat them. What am I playing on? I am playing on PlayStation 4 Pro, and we're playing on Proud Mode. I'm not sure which of those questions you were asking, but playing the only console the game should be played on. It runs better on the Xbox One X. I considered getting the Xbox One X version for live streaming once we get the 4K setup done, because it doesn't actually play at 4K. It plays at 1440p upscaled, which looks incredible, and it runs at a pretty solid frame rate. So I thought about doing that, but I don't know. It's going to cost enough money to get 4K even going. So here was something I thought was really cool. You can come over here and break this guy's foot. The statue will fall and break this wall. And I thought that was really interesting, dynamic level design. And unfortunately,
Well, at least we can get through now.
they have some funny things to say about it. Unfortunately, they just don't do that a lot in the game. I was sort of hoping they would do it more often. But that's sort of really one of the only instances of something like that in the game. I thought it was great, though. I thought it was really great. Reese, shush. Okay, sorry, my bad. You need to build an extreme reactor in SB2? We'll get to that eventually, you know, we'll get to it eventually. It's a bit of a slow burner for me, SB2. I'm not really in any rush to get anything done. I don't know why I'm spending so much time looking around this world trying to find, like, every chest and whatnot. We're going to come back to this one. Oh, my gosh, this place. This place was a hassle and a half. Things are going to spawn, right, when we start to run across this wall. And they're right in the middle of this fire. I have no idea how to fight them. I didn't know how to do it the first time, other than just shoot them with magic, which seems to be really the only option. Because if you fall down there, you just take excessive, consistent damage. So, fortunately, it looks like they've run over here to this platform, which they didn't do last time. Last time I had to fight them, they were all down in this fire pit. See, like, oh gosh, don't fall in, don't fall in, don't fall in. It's really annoying to fight things in fire, because it's not just that you take damage from the fire. I could deal with that. But Sora has to do a little animation of himself taking damage from the fire, which takes a long time to get out of, and then you immediately go back into, which makes fighting in the fire really real struggle. All right, I think we're good. That went over a lot better than it did last time. Let's go, team. By which I mean Donald and Goofy. I mean, and I use the term loosely. You guys coming? Donald's just standing over there. Goofy made it. Donald's gone. Donald has vanished. All right, let's go, Goof. We don't... Oh, no, he's here. Good. He worked out teleportation. What a clever duck. If only he could use that more often for all of us. I think we'd be getting around a lot easier. Right, though. I'm trying to get enough money to buy some gear next time we're at a Moogle. Although I think you get some free gear at some point, too. Well, of course you do, but I mean at some point very early on. Because I went to a Moogle to buy gear last time, and I already had some, and I don't know where it came from. Probably because I don't pay enough attention to what's happening on screen when I'm in the middle of combat. I'm just so engrossed. And oh, this is a good one. I like Flare Force. I'll use this one. It's pretty effective. And it doesn't take as long, I don't think, as the Goofy Bombardier. Are my messages coming through? I can see them on the screen. I can see them, Gundam. I can definitely see them. Depends on which one. You're yelling Goofy Nuke. I see that. Why do I want to nuke Goofy? Or use Goofy to nuke? Also, did I talk to that last person I saved? I can't remember. I hope so, because otherwise I missed out on a potion or something of the like. I'm trying to recall. I don't remember now. We're definitely going to talk to these two and get whatever they have to offer me for saving their lives. Because that's what we're all about. We'll save people. We'll put our lives on the line for people, provided we can get something out of it. MP Haste, we're going to need that. We're going to need to activate all of these abilities, which is why we're going to need to get ourselves one of those rings pretty soon. Goofy is the ultimate weapon. That's, you know what? That's absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. I saw somebody use the Goofy Nuke move to just toss Goofy into the fire. Huh. Okay then. Sure. Sora's a bit short, isn't he? Just comparing to this woman. Her nose is up a lot higher than his. Maybe we're slouching or something. I don't know. I was just noticing that. I don't know why I'm just noticing that. Tiny Sora is tiny. What have we got up here? A couple more statues? Useless. Absolutely useless. I'm here for sick treasure. And if you can't provide me sick treasure... Wait a minute. How does this building make sense? Hold on a second. Take a look at this. Look at the pillars, right? We've got all these pillars across the front, which, you know what, fine, architecture. You need supports. How do you get to the doors? Like, outside of a game perspective, real life, if you want to go in this building, do you have to climb up on these plinths and squeeze your way between these two pillars to get inside of this building? I feel as though this building wasn't designed to be entered, yet they put a door on it. And I don't understand why at all. Okay, you know what? Not my problem to deal with, though. I'm not an ancient Greek architect, so let's just keep pushing forward with the gameplay. You go around the pillars? I don't know about that. Because in order to go around the pillar... First off, how do you even get up here? There's no stairs. The stairs end here. So you have to jump up here and then squeeze your way... The pillars go all the way around on the sides, too. They go up around the sides and meet with the building. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh. No wonder the Greeks didn't last. Goodness gracious. And with an architect like this, it's surprised they made it at all, for being honest. Look for Goofy? Where is Goofy? Where is he? Shrek, what's he doing? Is he stuck somewhere doing something? Oh, no. He's gonna get stuck doing something, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know where Goofy is. Should I? I feel like I'm missing out on a sick gag. Is Goofy dead? Is that what happened? Oh my gosh, he's literally just not here. Oh, there he is. Oh. Do we have to do something about this? Do we need to get him out of there somehow? What? Goofy. Okay, you know what? Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Goofy's fine. We're not going to worry about him. He's a grown adult. He can figure things out for himself. He's a grown dog. He has a child, for crying out loud. You know what? If Max got raised, which is still a miracle in my book, I'm sure Goofy can figure out how to get out of there. I've seen an extremely Goofy movie. He can do some mad skate moves. So he'll work. Me and Donald can take care of the rest of this. Donald is at least somewhat useful in this game as opposed to previous games. So I'm sure he and I will get through this just fine. I mean, he still doesn't heal at opportune times. That's to be expected, really. He's not come back, by the way. I don't think we can surf across the lava without Goofy. Just throwing that out there. I think without Goofy, we might be in a pickle. Hi there, you. How are you doing? Love to have a chat with you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. What have you got for me? Some ether. All right. Should we, Goofy's Jesus? He's in limbo. He is in limbo, Russian Nat. You're absolutely right. You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Goofy, says Myco5. You done goofed. Hey! That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's just move forward. Let's see if when we go over here and we try to trigger triangle, if he'll show up. He's here! He's here! We're good! Okay. No worries, everybody. Goof is back. Oh, gosh. Easy does it there, Goof. Can we get over here to this back hidden corner? Yes. We can get our treasure chest full of goodies. What is in this treasure chest? Ether. I never pay attention to what's in these chests. Oh, we've also got some sick shrooms back here. If you're into that sort of thing. Some cloves. Delicious. Love a good clove. All right, let's keep moving. Got to go back around now. Talk about weird. Goofy and Pluto are dogs. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Oh, look at that. Right off and back in. So smooth, too. And out we go. Okay, nothing back here. Hold on. Hold on now. I see some barrels. You can't trick me, game. I'm going to find all the hidden goodies. A lot of these don't have anything useful in them, though, do they? I'm sort of on the hunt for money. That's what I'm here for. And I'm not finding enough. Like 2 or 3 money here and there. It's just not enough to get going on by. I've got a lot of things I need to buy. The cost of living is high and going up. And I'm going to need to find myself like some sick armor, some really cool rings. You know what? Let's do Goofy's move. Goofy's been patient. He's been waiting for it. Let's do it. I do like the idea of throwing him into some lava, though, now that someone's mentioned it. I love Goofy, though. Goofy's great. He's fantastic. Nobody gets to badmouth Goofy in this game. Donald still, yes, because those inopportune... You know what? I could probably go back in and try to adjust their settings again, but I don't know. It didn't work in the last playthrough. They were still completely useless. Because you can give them items and tell them to use items sometimes, but neither of them ever used the items I gave them. And, I don't know. Disney! So, I made the best gummy ship ever. It's a corgi. Just a corgi. That's it. That is amazing, Gundam. Okay, this part. What are these people doing? What are they doing? Why is he holding that building up to where it doesn't crush them when they could just move? Literally nothing is stopping them from standing up and walking away. But they don't. They're just sitting there. And now there's Heartless. The Heartless weren't here 5 seconds ago. No, we don't. They could get up and move. Why don't they move? This was so frustrating. I don't understand what they're doing. Anyway, that was my frustration. The setup makes no sense. I don't know who to be mad at. Game devs, Disney, Hercules for not saying just move. No idea who to be mad at about this, except for maybe them. You know what? They're responsible for their own mistakes. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Anyway, that's how I feel. They have broken legs? Broken legs? What, all 3 of them? Does someone come through and specifically break their legs? Can't one of them drag the other 2 out of the way? What was the situation? Where they just sat there and then Hercules showed up and instead of pulling them out from under the falling building, they instead decided, oh, I'll hold the building up, giving you guys a chance to escape. And they're like, Nah, fam. Why did I use my second form ability that quickly? I just completely wasted it. Nah, fam. We're good. We're going to literally stand right here while you hold that platform up. Now there's Heartless. Oh, gosh. We don't know what to do. Their legs can't be broken because I'm pretty sure they just get up and move here in a second. Here we go. Another shot at second form. Let's not waste it. It's frustrating, to say the least. That's all I can say on the subject. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want to see. Ugh. Anyway, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Everything is good here. Everything is going great. How are you? How are you, folks? Broken legs, Reese. Broke legs. The legs aren't broken. I'm almost positive at the end of this, they just stand up and walk away from the whole situation. Eat fire! And you eat water. You were already frozen. That was a waste of time. I don't know. It killed it, so. I think this is where I got my first. Oh, here we go. Some ancient lights. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's right. That's an ability you have to turn on to automatically use those. I had that turned on because I just routinely didn't think to use them. Ugh. All right, rant over. Honestly, I can't be upset at that forever. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that we still had a top. What do you mean get them? Watch what unfolds.
Are you guys all right?
They just stand up and they run away. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. These things happen. It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes. Anyway, shout out to Nate for achieving our top spot on the tips board. Congratulations, followed by Zozo Fire and Germs in third place. I forgot. I said I would make a bigger point about who's in first on this board, and I forgot. Also, Nate is the stream boss. Something else I said I would draw more attention to moving forward. Stream boss right below me. It's really tiny, so it's hard to see, but it does say Nate. So, thank you, Nate. They got some fixed legs. That must be it. That must be it.
It's nothing. That's what these are for.
Huh?
Oh, wow. Very.
Hey! It's my second favorite organization member behind Lee/Axel.
All this altruism is giving me the warm and fuzzies. So then, does having a heart of light come with an extremely good insurance policy?
What is up with these people and their insurance policies? What?
But I did, though.
Is this all a setup because they're releasing like their own Square Enix insurance company?
I was able to save Meg's life because I was ready to meet my own.
Because you've got friends in high places. Tricks like that don't fall for your average Joe.
I just picture him being the spokesperson. Well, looks like you crashed your car. Hope you've got insurance. Square Enix Insurance. Get squared. Don't be heartless. I love it. Oh, someone needs to put me in a marketing team.
Dooming others to take the fall with you. Oh, and you can spare me the usual party line. Yes, hearts are powerful when they're connected. But if you put too much of that power in one place, some of those hearts might end up breaking. Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change. Accept the power you're given. Find the hearts joined to yours.
Why would I ever take advice from you?
As if. You don't have any choice but to follow this sweet little trail of breadcrumbs. And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner. You're so close.
I don't know if I followed that line specifically.
Hearts breaking. Whose hearts?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird crossovers. I still don't understand what the Assassin's Creed Final Fantasy crossover was all about. That was still weird. In Assassin's Creed Origin, I loved the Chocobro. Loved that. Loved running that thing around. But it was still a strange scene and not fitting of the Assassin's Creed universe. You know what? If it had happened in Odyssey, I would have taken it. Weird stuff just happens in Odyssey all the time. You fight a Minotaur for crying out loud. Great game. Love that game. Still playing that game, by the way. It's really fun. Hazard Creeper, don't go. The world needs you. Oh, if you have to go, though, I understand. Thank you for tuning in and watching while you could. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll insure your house, your car, your gummy ship, your ancient Greek temple. You're a heart, you're nobody, you're somebody. We have all kinds of insurance. Hey, that's a pretty good deal. It's hard to get somebody insurance, let me tell you. Continue onward. Sure. I assume you mean this direction. Unless this is the direction we came from. I cannot remember. I got mixed up here last time, too. But I think this is the direction we want to go in. I'm going to go up here and just destroy all these pots and things, because here's my justification, right? The city is already destroyed. I shreked that up so bad just then. The city's already destroyed, so no one's going to notice if a few pots here and there are broken. You know, I'm not even going to feel bad about it, because the insurance is already covering, hopefully, the rebuilding of their house and temple and whatnot. So, really, hopefully no one notices that I also smacked a loot and stole a bunch of money out of chests. If you don't want things stolen out of your chest, maybe don't leave them lying around. You know what I mean? Is this where I want to go? No. Okay, this is a dead end. Convenient. Now I know what direction I should be going in. It's not a dead end, though, because this opens. I'm willing to say we've gone the right way, everyone. I'm willing to say we've gone the right way. That's just mean Creeper was saying bye to me. Oh, did you say goodbye? Oh, Gundam, you did say goodbye. I gotta go see you later. Okay. Yeah, I completely missed that. Catch you around, Gundam. Thank you for tuning in, though. Thank you so much. Oh, man, here we go. Pirate ship time, baby. The first time I did this, did not work out that you could change the direction of the pirate ship to hopefully hit more targets. I didn't realize that. So I spent the entire time thinking I'd completely shreked up the aiming of the pirate ship, and I was very disappointed by that. It really does do some serious damage, though, to these little guys. Big guy here, not quite as much, but it still did some damage. Cry, cry. No cry, cry. Nobody cry, cry. Stay strong. You will endure. What is this guy weak to? A bit of fire? Water doesn't make as much sense. It looks like he's equally weak to both. Let's just hit him with all the fire. And Fire Aga! Or I think it was just Fire, wasn't it? Once we have Fire, then that changes into Fire Aga, and then so on and so forth. What's up, my dude? You having a good one out here? You having fun playing for the bad guys? Would you like to play for the good guys? We can offer you cookies. I mean, I know they say the dark side has cookies, but you haven't had cookies until you've had Naminé. Naminé seems like the character that would make the cookies. I don't know. I just can't see anyone else doing it. But Naminé, she just seems like the really... No, dadgummit, I used the wrong ability. The real chill sort who would go make cookies for everybody. Oh, heroic swing? Yes, please. Let's do it, baby. I think we're going to finish this guy off before we get to our finisher. We are! Yay! Reese, I almost made my teacher hit Alt F4 on his computer. Ooh, that's a good way to get... I almost said fired, but I don't think your teacher can fire you. I don't think that's how it works. When are you going to play Kingdom Hearts 3? As soon as I'm done with 2.9. Gilliam, as soon as I'm done with 2.9. You can press L1 to cancel out of an attraction instantly? Yeah, but why would you do that? Why would you wanna? Like, if you already got it going, even if you think you're missing, you might as well keep it going in case something wanders into it.
Oh, look.
No, I'm not, Halorondo. Stop telling people that. This is Kingdom Hearts 2.9. 3 hasn't come out yet. It's coming out on the Nintendo NX. It'll be great.
It's Hades.
It's true. Yeah, Sora's doing everything. Now, one of the things I'll say about this game, a lot of people probably like this.
Right.
The worlds take a while. And I'm sure people are into that. But personally, I'd gotten so accustomed to the worlds in things like Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep that I was a bit put off by the amount of time it takes to complete these worlds, which I know sounds so dumb, because I'm sure most people love that about this game, how lengthy the worlds are and how long you're around. But I was just like, yeah, about an hour per world should do it. Nope. Nope, not at all. It takes substantially longer than that for every single world, which is a good thing, I guess, you know, in terms of getting what you paid for, but I don't know. We didn't really get a chance to explore this area before for loot and things, because you almost immediately get thrown across the world by Herc. So I can do this in my own time, though. I'll come back through here and try to find all the chests. And we can't even take pictures of the emblems because we don't have the gummy phone yet. So I'm not going to waste any more time over here. What I'm going to do is we're going to take a moment to go through our equipment and see if we ended up getting any. Okay, yeah, we got a shield belt, and we got a magic ring, which also gives us 2 AP. We can go ahead and throw a potion in each one of these slots. And then we can go to abilities, and I've got quite a few to deal with here. So let's see what we want to activate. MP Haste recharges MP 10% faster when you run out. Definitely want that. Treasure Magnet. Magic Combo Thrift for sure, and then we might as well turn on Treasure Magnet because we can. I'll check Donald and Goofy's later. I don't want to spend too much time with them. So we've only got fire and water still. Nothing to change there. Let's head over to the Moogle and see if there's anything else we can get. Gummy phone is a thing. Well, I think that's kind of obvious, isn't it? It's in the trailers and promo material. You know, Sora's a millennial now. He's got to take selfies of himself everywhere. So you got the shield belt and the ability ring. All right. Workshop. I don't think we have enough materials to make anything. Hey, look at that. We got an ether. Fantastic. So what can we do? Absolutely nothing. But if we wanted to, eventually I want to make this, the ability ring. This is a good one. Gives you 14 AP. That came in real handy in my last playthrough. All right, there's even better ones too. I think you can get a ring that does like 30 AP. If you're all about activating those ability points, there's some really sick things you can get. Let me tell you. Use a bazillion hashtags. Huh? What are you talking about? What? Under the sea? No, stop that. Reese, where do I live? You clearly live under the sea, Hazard Creeper. Is it really better down where it's wetter? Take it from me? I've heard that before, but I don't know if that's true. Now, here's something that I thought that was a bit weird in a game to have in the year that it is, which is a world split into 2 different locations, and you have to go through like a loading screen to get to them. And I understand why they did it, right? If you went from the city to Mount Olympus, the game would have to be either there would be a lot of empty space between town and Mount Olympus to maintain the illusion that it's really far away, or Mount Olympus would be a lot closer and the world would feel smaller. Having it divided to where you leave town, do a bit of a loading screen, and you come out at Mount Olympus makes it feel like the world is bigger, because it makes it feel like you've traveled a lot further. But coming from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where you have this massive world that takes an hour to trek across, and you never hit a loading screen, coming back to this, where the world is divided like this, just seems weird and archaic, and I didn't care for it. And again, I understand why they did it. It'd be weird if you could just walk to Mount Olympus, and it'd be right next to the city. It wouldn't be weird, but it would make the game seem smaller. So either it'd be right next, and the world would seem a lot smaller, or they'd have to put it really far away and do a lot more development time to sort of fill in the world between here and there. So I get why they did it, but it did just seem strange. And they do it in other worlds. You know, in Toy Box, the toy store is mostly, I think, all one giant area. But then to go to the toy store from Andy's house, there's a loading screen, which makes sense. Take a lot of resources to, you know, build the road all the way from Andy's house to the toy store. I'm not going to use the pirate ship, by the way. It's a whole lot for... I mean, not a lot going on here. I really want to do it. Atara, though, if we can find something to fight. So I understand why they did it, but again, it does just feel a bit weird sometimes. Was there someone else back here that we were supposed to be fighting? I don't think so. Okay. Pushing forward, then. Pushing forward, ever onward. Oh, we got some water enemies now, which is, I guess, what our fire spell is for. Let's just use the pirate ship, though. The one I didn't want to use 10 seconds ago. Now I want to use it. Because these guys are all clustered together, right? Perfect. I am real bad about hitting the X at the opportune moment. I don't know if y'all have noticed this yet. I think you're supposed to hit it right at the peak of your like rise. That guy right above us is avoiding me somehow. Here we go. Let's spear him right in. Nah, dadgummit, it's done. What's done is done, I guess. Yeah, on the other side of town. So you can't have them traveling the full distance of the town. You know, so, you know, as I said, I understand why they did it. But it's still really weird. It's really weird to have a game with a loading screen in whatever year this is, 2019, I guess. It just seems like a holdover from the old days. I would hope that in the future, games are designed, like future Kingdom Hearts games, are designed around the idea that, hey, this is going to be one big continuous world, so maybe let's not have two locations that are meant to be really far apart and have to have a loading screen. Let's design them around the idea that they're all in one space. I think that would make a whole lot of sense moving forward. But also, I don't know. I'm not nitpicking, Hazard. I mean, you kind of have to with this game. I love the game so much. I think that a lot of the complaints I have about it are semi-nitpicky. And nothing wrong with that. Where's that chest at? Is it further down? I think it's way back here at the beginning. I think they make you go all the way back down here to get the chest, so that they can then trigger some more bad guys to attack you, which I'm fine with, whatever. I woke up 8 a.m. for a stream and saw it was delayed. That is not opportune at all. Very sorry about that. Didn't want to delay the stream, for sure. But sometimes life be like that. Where the heck is that chest at they showed? Or have I completely missed it? I'm just going to have to run along inside the stream to find it. Otherwise I'm going to miss it again. Was it all the way at the other end? Goodness gracious, it must have been, because it's not back here. That, or the chest doesn't exist. The chest is an illusion. There it is. Gotcha, big boy. We got some water cufflinks. Alright, respect. Never worn a cufflink in my life. But sure, you know, maybe it's something Sora will be into. I don't know. Cufflinks always seem a bit too fancy dress for my taste, considering I went out today wearing khaki shorts, a bright orange hoodie that is 2 sizes too big, and flip-flops. I should note that it was so cold that it sleeted last night. That's what I was wearing. I got some looks, but you know what? I got that package delivered, and I went to the bank. I got a check deposited. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Appearance aside, you know, some people wish they could go out looking as good as I do and as little effort as I do. But, you know, not everyone can be me. And that's just something a lot of people have to accept. Cufflink lets you water Zara as a grand magic finisher? Really? Do you have to put him on, though, in place of a ring? Let's check real quick. Probably so, because we only got one accessory slot. Grants a slight boost in magic and maximum AP. Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, grants us a better boost in AP than our magic ring does. We do get waters and a water boost. We lose one of our magic points, but I think that'll be better overall, and then we can go into our abilities and possibly get auto finish, because I want auto finish, because otherwise finishers come and finishers go, and I will forget to activate them myself. Just the nature of my brain. It'd be like that sometimes. Come here, you. Hold still. Let's blast you with water. We do have a bit of a water boost now, though, so I reckon we'll be using that a bit more often. Along with, you know, just magic in general. Because this is a magic build, guys. I keep losing the focus of the build. Here we go. Okay, well, there's like 2 guys here. Do you think there's going to be another wave after we kill these? There's not! Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to rush forward to find some more bad guys very quickly. Because otherwise, how are you supposed to say that? Wadarza. It's going to go to waste. I'm just going to have to pop it. There we go. Look at that. How good looking was that? Waste of time. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, we'll come back and explore here later. Again, I don't want to waste a whole lot of time exploring when I can just come back and do it on my own time. Where on earth is Sarah wearing a cufflink? You got a point. I don't know. Maybe it's just in his pocket. He just shoved it into his pocket and is like, there we go. I feel a little boost of magic. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to work. You bring up a good point, though. I don't know how that's working. Good grief. I think maybe those are questions we're not meant to be asking, though. You know what I mean? Maybe it's one of those sort of situations. So isn't that down there where we start the game, if I'm not mistaken? I might very well be. I'm a bit turned around already. I don't know if y'all have noticed. But there's another trail going back that way. Oh, hold on. No, wait a minute. Oh, gosh. Oh, this fight. Okay, no, I remember where we are and what we're doing now. These guys. Can we hit them with fire? We can. Can we hit them with water, though? I think you can only hit them at certain times. Like, certain times they're invincible, which makes them a bit of a hassle, if I remember this fight correctly. Isn't there a sandworm here? That's the thing that I remember, is a giant sandworm. And maybe that's an imaginary thing, but I'm pretty sure that that's something we have to fight. Let's hit them with flares. Evil hedgehogs. Yeah, this is the Sonic level. Bet you guys didn't expect to cross over with Sonic the Hedgehog in a Kingdom Hearts game. But you know what? They're full of surprises, these guys. There it is. There's the sandworm. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Let's just keep moving forward. You know what? We're going to do stun. There we go. We're going to do that now because I'll forget later. And just got to wait for MP to reload. Gosh, this thing. This thing. I almost died here, believe it or not, first time I fought this thing. I don't want a repeat of that. I want to kind of try to avoid that if I can. When do we get the Moogle coin? Is that Toy Box? I'm trying to remember where we get the Moogle coin from, because I think that that's a darn downright necessity. Let's kill all of the hedgehogs first if we can, and then we'll deal with the giant sand noodle. All right, sand noodle, eat my goofy blast! It's Oreo time? Man, I'd love an Oreo right now. That sounds spectacular. That'd be great. Oh, it's mad. It got really mad. Did we kill it? I guess we did. I guess that's what happened. Boy, that went by real fast. What did we get for it? Did we get any sort of new abilities? I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay. Yeah, we still don't have enough for that. Items. Do I have any AP boosts? I do. Okay, guess what we can do now? We can hop back to abilities, and we can enable our auto finish. Hot dog, so no more wasted finishers. We didn't get any new spells. Let's keep moving forward. Actually, ate Goofy and insta-died? Weird. Very strange. Didn't know that's what would happen. I mean, I'm glad it is. You know, pretty good outcome in my mind. But there you have it. Taken care of. Okay, so we have been up here before. Right, this is where we started the game, isn't it? So we ran in from back here. And we had that first sort of fight. Yeah, that's right. We couldn't go this way last time. Remember, they were like... All right. I know where we are now, and we're on the right track. So is that just like a bonus fight that you don't even have to do? I guess you could just completely bypass that. Good on us, I guess, for going the extra mile and being super prepared for this fight now. There's no reason to not spam the magic, right? Normally, I'd want to be a little more conservative with it because we want to be able to pop a heal or a cure if we need to at any point. Is water going to be effective against these guys? No, not at all. Okay, that's fine. We got Fyra. We don't really need to worry about that, though, because we don't have cure. So we might as well just... do you think that's just going to be Pirate Ship again? Do I even want to bother trying to hit this guy? We missed him. We missed him. It's probably just going to be Pirate Ship, though. All right, Herc, let's do it. This is going to go over great with enemies that are in the air. Yeah, this is exactly what I expected it to be. We can't jump with it, though, to be fair. I think this would be much better if they were clustered together a little bit more. If we could hit them, you know, several at a time. Boom, baby. We're already level 6, too. We got combo plus, and our magic is increased. Hot diggity. Is Donald a rooster now? Yeah, Donald is a chicken. Hey, look, an emblem. Can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it at all. Dadgummit. Other than just remember where it's at. I didn't actually come back to this world and get any emblems last time. I spotted a few on my playthrough, but I just didn't bother with them. Look at that crate up there. Do you think there's treasure up there that I didn't get? Can we run up this wall? Can't even run up this wall. How do we get to that treasure up there? There's a crate. If there's a crate up there, that means we can get up there somehow. Ah, Shrek. We'll have to figure it out later. I'm back. I just had to make dinner. Gundam, welcome back. What do you have for dinner? Did you find any mustard? I know that was a conversation earlier. Hopefully you found yourself some mustard. And, because, you know, if you have a meal as small as a mustard seed, you'll have enough strength to be a mountain. Something like that. I feel like that's pretty accurate. Okay, I found another crate. How do I get to that crate over yonder, though? I can't jump there from here. That crate is just there to tease me, isn't it? With the fact that I could never get that crate. Maybe if we go higher up the mountain, we can jump down and get to that crate. There's not going to be anything inside of it. And you could make the argument that it's a waste of our time to even worry about it. But dadgummit, a crate that I don't know how to reach is a crate that's going to intrigue me, and that's not great. Great crate. Oh, I can get to it from here, can't I? I bet you if I jumped. Oh, gosh! Dadgum you. You heartless fiend! Ah! I don't want to use a pirate ship again. No offense. You're a big fan of the pirate ship. That's fine. But I don't want to use it again. Especially not now. We're in such like a narrow space. Well, now might be the best place to use it. We're doing it, everybody. You do get the fly ability later on. Yeah. Maybe that's what they expect us to do. You know what? I never noticed that. This is terrible. This is terrible. It kicked us out to the other side of the mountain to even be able to do this. Maddening. Absolutely maddening. I never noticed where Donald and Goofy were holding on to the masts here. That's good. I think we're good. I think we got them all. Yeah. All right. Come on, Herc. Sorry about that. Does Hercules understand what's happening? When we randomly turn into a pirate ship, does he understand what's going on, or is that just too much for his tiny brain? It's definitely too much for mine. I'm not sure how it's supposed to work either, Herc. You and I are in the same boat here. Oh, goodness gracious. I keep saying that I'm not going to focus on breaking like every crate and finding every treasure, but I keep doing it. So I'm just going to stop making promises that I don't really intend on keeping. So at some point, we're going to have a rock giant throwing rocks down at us, and we'll get to become, I think, a roller coaster, which I think we only get to be twice in this game. Or at least I only ever had it unlocked twice in the game, which I feel like I was missing out on something, because can you get it more often than that? And I just didn't? I have no idea. Come here, you guys. Let's just smack everybody with water. Seems to be a pretty good move. Oh, we got teacups. Oh, I do like the teacups. This is a good one. A way to stay airborne forever. Slide, attack, rinse, and repeat. Yeah, you can lose a little bit of height, though, every time. It's not perfect. I mean, you can get across things, but it's not ideal. Also, do I have slided? Oh, hold on. We'll test it. Is that everything? That's everything. Right, hop out of this. Let's see. Oh, I do. Yeah, okay. The problem is, example, you can't... Oh, you don't, hold on. You don't really lose all that much height. Okay. We might go try that. Do we want to go back and try to get whatever is inside of that crate back there? Oh, we got an ability ring. All right, well, let's see what that one gives us. I think that's the ring we already had, though, isn't it? Let's check. We've gone to the wrong area, first off. Equipment. So we have the water cufflink, the magic ring, and the ability ring. This is the one that gives you 10 AP. Yeah, we're going to do that. So, I don't know, though. We were doing just fine. We were doing just fine. Maybe we'll switch to that one later. Because the thing is, right now, I think all of our abilities we've already got activated, so we're fine. Those are the only 2 times you can use the roller coaster. Okay. Let's go see if we can get whatever's in that crate. Oh my gosh, look at that. A giant Mickey head. How did I miss this? Oh my gosh. Oh, Hal, thank you for this tip. This is a good one. Look at that. What about that chest there? How did I miss that one? Okay, you know what? One step at a time. Let's get the crate. And there's a chest up here too. Okay, good. And then we'll see if we can get across there to that chest. Ugh. And then we chop, and then I've done it wrong already. I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong progression. I feel like a fool. An absolute fool. Hal Rondo's getting food now, too. Everybody is getting food. Oh my gosh, I'm super jelly. I'm not really hungry. I mean, I just had sort of a brunch situation while I was waiting on the shipping store to open. Do we need to go up higher? Probably so. Doesn't hurt to go up higher. I need to get my order of events correct. So what happens if we go up one more? This is where we were before, isn't it? Okay. We jump off, and we do that, and then we do that, and then we do that, and then we do that. And we're going to do this all the way over to this ledge here. Wait a minute. What? Did I just sequence break the game? Isn't this where we met Hades? I think it is. Okay. All right, we're going over to whatever this ledge is, which I think we probably could have gotten to before. Where the heck are we? I'm so turned around about where I am in the game. Did I run past this earlier? Maybe. Reese, you asked me what I'm having for dinner, but you keep ignoring my answers. Oh, man. That is messed up. You're right. Of course, I'm not doing it intentionally. Oh, wow. Look at this. Check out this area. I've definitely never been here before with all these guys. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to find your message. Mac and cheese, pre-made, had to go buy it. Luckily, the grocery store is just around the block from my house. Hey, I love a good mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is the best. Sometimes, like, the pre-made mac is the best mac, though. I feel like a lot of people, they don't do mac and cheese right. You know what I mean? Mac and cheese can either be good, it can be great, or it can be terrible. And I think that too often people, they try to do something special with their mac, and it ends up being terrible. Like, it doesn't have to be insane to be good, right? Like, sometimes doing like the simple old school way is the best way. Which is why I think a lot of times, like a box mac and cheese will end up being better than a homemade one, because some people just, they don't know what they're doing with it. It's a real shame, too. Reese breaks a game. Yeah, kind of. I sort of feel like I did. Like there's another lucky emblem. Where's this? Have we gone through here before? I don't know! Once you get more air slide abilities, it increases the speed and distance of the air slide. Okay, so this is back at the beginning of the game. All right, so we have been over here before. All right, so we want to go this way now. Stop. No. Don't fall any. Don't fall any. Maintain height. Oh, never mind. We're not going to be able to get back up there unless we just run. A lot of people make their homemade mac and cheese far too thick for my tastes. Yeah, see, now I like a thick mac and cheese sometimes. But if it's to the point where you're trying to, like, scoop up the mac and it's, like, rubberized together and you're having to, like, dig it out of there and, like, cut the pieces loose, you've done it wrong, people. You've done it wrong. Oh, my gosh. I could talk about mac and cheese for ages. There's a place here in town called the Farmhouse. And they make, like, food that makes you have diabetes, basically, diabetes. And they make some of my favorite mac and cheese. It is absolutely just spectacular. And, oh, here's another one of those instances where you can do that number. It's cool because you've unlocked this other area you can go through. I just don't think they do it enough in other levels. Did you finish my last comment? Once you get more air slide abilities, fastest way to move. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so we've already been down here, though. Been here, did this. So honestly, what was the point of that? Also, what direction do I want to go in? This way or this way? This level is a puzzle, and I'm real bad at puzzles. I mean, I've tried, don't get me wrong. You guys ever do one of those, like, 5,000-piece puzzles before growing up? Only to get to the end and realize that there is, in fact, a piece missing. Like, that's one of the most frustrating things. Eat water, fiend! Wow, that was a waste. Oh, man. The way I have always done puzzles in the past, and yes, we are talking about jigsaw puzzles now, this is happening, is I would do the outside first, and I don't think that's an original idea, right? My mom came up with it. I don't know where she got it from. But doing the it's easier to find outside pieces because they all have at least one flat edge. The corners have at least two flat edges, so you start with the corners and you got to build off from there. And then once you get the whole frame together, the rest of it goes together really easily. And I feel like there's probably a metaphor in there for, you know, outlining your plans before you dive into them so that you have an idea about how to progress and, like, what the most efficient way will be to do things. But I'm not really good with metaphors, and I get them confused sometimes with other forms of a thing that isn't really a thing. Did that make sense to you? Where are we now? This is not the way we want to go. Okay, we're backtracking. All right, so this is where we ran up to. This is where Hades found us and kicked us back to Kingdom Come. This is the direction we want to go in. Feeling pretty confident. This is the way we want to go. We don't want to backtrack again. Unless maybe there's something hidden down there that we didn't know about. My gosh, this is part of the game. Takes some time. If you want to, you know, cover all your bases and get all your chests back here. We probably missed some, though. I'm going to have to come back. It's okay. I'm sure I can just find some guide online where some guy's like, hey there, you idiot. Did you miss some chests? Well, I know where they are, you darn fool.
It sure does feel awfully familiar.
Yeah, just like before.
Guys, this is getting worse by the minute. I hope I'm wrong, but my family may need me. Sora, I'm gonna fly ahead. You've been a big help, but leave the rest to me.
This game looks so incredible. This is such a good-looking game. I also like that that's the first time they ever find that out.
But doesn't that mean Herc is a god too?
Well, it's a bit of a demigod, really.
No wonder he's so strong. Then he'll be okay. Won't he?
Sora, that's how you get your strength back. You would just have to become a god, like Hercules.
That's tough.
Seems unlikely, doesn't it? I don't know. In these games, maybe. Maybe he can become a god. I don't know.
Suddenly, I wanted to say.
If you control Kingdom Hearts, does that make you God?
We fight with all our heart.
What is Kingdom Hearts? Do we ever find out? Is it ever definitively said what Kingdom Hearts is? I don't think that it is. I don't think it's ever definitively determined. Oh, it gives light to the world. Talking about like an actual light? Because sometimes I can see like a sun in the sky. Pretty sure that's not Kingdom Hearts. Does Herc find out that he has thousands of brothers because his father couldn't keep to himself? Yeah, but Herc is the favorite one, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. Also, who among us don't have thousands of offspring? Am I right, guys? Am I right? We've all been there. You know, can't really blame Zeus. That rock materialized. That thing is not throwing rocks at us. It's manufacturing them. Also, that took us out. Definitely collided with our Keyblade just then. We're dead. At least ripped our Keyblade out of our hands. But the Keyblade is magic, so I don't know. I guess we get to keep it. Let's just zip our way across here. Right through danger. To break these chests and get some money. Oh, I got a Betwixt shard. Lovely. I love Twix. They're great. I mean, they're not as good as a Snicker bar, but I'll take a Twix. I really want to try a peanut butter Twix, because that's a thing, and I like peanut butter. So I'll give that a try. Maybe we should do that for next stream. I'll go get a peanut butter Twix bar. We'll try that live on air. We'll report back to you how it tastes. Who hasn't had a bunch of kids as a swan? Yeah. I mean, I personally prefer owls, but, you know, whatever. It said that Kingdom Hearts is the place where pure light comes from. Right. So I guess... No, you know what? That still doesn't make any sense at all. There's this little secret room over here. Wait a second. What is this? I don't remember. This is like a nice little aside. I don't reckon I found this last time. Does this have anything to do with the boss fight? It doesn't appear to. It just looks like there's some crates up here. It has a lot of effort to break a crate that's going to give you 2 money. You know what I mean? Like, you break this, you get a little bit of MP, you'll get a little bit of HP. You can get a high ether out of chests. But then all of this effort... Okay, sometimes you get shards, I guess. That's something at least. That could come in handy. If you break enough of them, it starts to add up. I guess there's something to be said for a penny saved, penny earned sort of approach. I don't think I came in here last time, though. Also, it's just thundering and raining now, as happens occasionally when you're fighting titans. You know, the weather changes. You know how it be. Just spam this stuff. Just spam this stuff, Sora. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. There you go. Get the big one out there. Yeah, boy! That wasn't the big one. Did I equip the wrong ring earlier? Wait a minute. Did I not switch back to my magic cufflinks? I think I made a boo-boo, guys, like a long time ago. Zeus is literally a beam of light. See, I don't know enough about my Greek god pantheons. You know, I'm not super familiar with them. I've seen Clash of the Titans. That's about it, really. Ooh, Blaster Blaze, my favorite. Here we go. I remember this area now because I remember using the Blaster Blaze in this area. It's all starting to come back to me. I don't know how much of this made it into the videos, though. Like I say, a lot got cut out. I mean, we're talking about 3-4 hour videos to get trimmed down to 10-minute videos. So, Shrek me. This is good, though. I dig this. I'm going to have to check my magic ring setup. I also like that even after you do your ultimate, you still get to keep flying that thing around for a little bit. All right. Do we have a moment? Are you kidding me? You're not going to give me just a moment to check my setup? What if I hide down here for a bit? What if I come over here and break these? You swapped the magic ring instead of cufflinks. Oh, dadgummit. I was worried that's what I'd done, Nate. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. All right. In a second, as soon as we have a moment to change that, I'm going to change that. I'm going to fix that. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that we didn't have our super water power. Dadgummit. All right. That mistake is on me. We're going to have to switch back to our cufflinks as soon as we have a moment where we can actually access the menu. Really frustrating that it won't let us do that, but it's okay. You know, worse things have happened. Well, here's our Titan. He's back. He's chunking boulders. Okay, Sora, that was a bit too close for you to not have noticed that that was happening. Come on, mate. We're going to have to finish this fight. I don't think... Donald and Goofy, I thought y'all got locked in back there. I don't think the game's going to give us a chance to change them until the fight's over. Fair enough, I guess. Here we go. This is the big finale. I think we're going to get inside of a choo-choo train and smash this guy in the face, and it's going to be glorious. It's not going to be as good as it was if we had our access to our full-on water ability. But Shrek me! This will have to do. All right, let's not die, everybody. Let's keep it strong. Reese, how do I get a bucket of seared stone? It won't let me get it out of the Tinker's smeltery. I don't know how to get a bucket of stone. I've never done it before. Jeez! Ah! Okay, one leg going down. Do we want to heal? We have like 3 potions. We're going to take a moment to heal, I guess. Oh, you know what? We should go into second form. We don't have the ability to... Dadgummit. All of the abilities that I'm used to having, like saving myself after being hit in the air, they're gone! Try using a bucket on the controller is what we seem to be getting recommendations for. So I would recommend trying that. I mean, I would probably drain it into a tank and try to take it out. But you might be able to do it that way as well. Okay, I think we got him. I think he's angry. We've hit him enough in the legs. Oh! Did he just sit down on top of us? He did. No. Okay, good. Oh. What was that? I'm sorry, Sora? Sora, what was that you just did? We're supposed to be running along his legs here, Sora. For crying out loud. Jump to the sparkling points. Alright, now smack him in the head. Just throw Goofy right down at his face. Here we go. Boom! And then I guess we just keep smacking him like that. Jeez, I can't do recoveries in the air. Oh no, we're trapped. Okay, no, it's okay, we're right. Get on out of that. Smack him in the face with water. Hey, there we go. All right, now we can do, what was it, Mountain Coaster, I think? So the last time I did this, I just drove it immediately into his face. I did the finishing command right into his head, which I don't think is what you're supposed to do, but it did work, right? Like, I did defeat him that way. As opposed to doing this, which is just bombarding him with, Oh, there we go. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is fun. Oh, I didn't do that last time. Oh, that's cool. I see it, guys. Don't panic. I've got him. This is so good. Like, it makes no sense. How are we able to summon a roller coaster for this fight? But it's all good. You know what? It's all in good fun. All right. Should we just, like, do a finisher on his face now? Because it's pretty close to popping up anyway. I'm pretty sure that's how you finish him. All right, here we go. Finish his face. I think we could have just done that right from the beginning, and that would have been what finished him. I don't think you actually have to go through. Train Finisher does a whole bar of HP. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fun time, though, riding around in a roller coaster, shooting a Titan's face. It's all in good fun, you know? I think it's worth it. Also, did anyone else assume that that was the boss of the level? Because I certainly did. I thought when we defeated that, I was like, we did it. But then Sora says that, and I was like, oh. We have to fight more than one Titan. Hey! It literally was dumb as a rock. Okay. Okay, now we have a moment to check my equipment, and yep, we got that. Bronze necklace, what do you do? 5 AP. Oh, that gives us MP haste. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So we could go with the water cufflink, which would give us Waterza, and a water boost, or MP haste, which would recharge MP more quickly. Gives us a bit more AP and a strength boost. I think we're going to go with that. We're going to go with bronze necklace. Sorry to everyone if you're triggered by that decision. But it is what it has to be. We're so close now to having Combo Plus, which I don't really want all that badly. We pop through here, see if we got any new items, potions and whatnot. Okay, nothing new there. And we've still got the same 2 spells. So we're good to move forward, I suppose. Let's keep pushing ahead. Starlight also gives MP haste. Yeah, so now we've got like even more MP haste, right? That's how that works. That's what, like 3 MP haste? Wait a minute. When you equip something in our, like, let's say equipment, we have that bronze necklace selected. We don't have to then go into abilities and activate another MP haste. No, that's not how that works. Good. All right, it's already activated by virtue of it being attached to the ring. Nobody's going to acknowledge my train pun? What was it? You put pipe on a drain block, then send the other end to the tank? How is that how's that a train pun? I don't follow. I don't follow. I feel like I missed the train pun. Oh, that's why Sora went to the Olympics, for training. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Where is that at? There we go. Had to work my way back through it. There's a Grand Chef Keyblade. You can only get if you perfect all the recipes in the game. Yeah, definitely didn't do that. Wasted a lot of resources trying to crack eggs. It was a real nightmare for me. Let me tell you. Need to watch a tutorial on that. I know it seems like a dumb thing you need to watch a tutorial on, because all you do is you like pull the eggs apart and then you drop them. Cracked them every single time. It was a real mess. Real kind of nightmare. Real disaster. Had a lot of struggles. But all right, we're doing pretty hot right now. We're hitting, I think, probably like an hour 40, if I'm not mistaken. We'll find out. Oh, no, yeah, it says down there at the bottom of the screen, hour 45. I'm close to that Keyblade. I want it so bad. Do you also struggle with cracking eggs, though, Rondo? What, in your mind, is the hardest minigame in Remy's Kitchen? Do we get a cutscene here? Do I have a moment to, like, take a break? Take a sip?
Is this Olympus?
Nate, I would hope you would get a lightsaber Keyblade in Star Wars. That would be awesome. Coca-Cola float? That's good. I mean, I prefer root beer floats personally, but a Coca-Cola float is also pretty good. Struggling with flambe? Haven't had trouble with that one. That one was pretty easy for me. Or is it flambe? I can't remember. Dadgummit. These guys. If you can get the water activated before they all run into you, it can be pretty useful. Oh, we're literally dying. Okay, no, we're good. I did not mean to get 2 potions just then. That was a mistake and a half. All right. We're going to die if we try to keep focused in on these guys. How did I do this last time? I think I just locked on and then just started throwing fire. Here we go. This one. This is a pretty good ability. Yeah, you can just like shield bash them around. This is good. This is a weird fight. I don't get it. What are these guys supposed to... Oh no! We hit nothing with that. That's fine. There's only like a couple of them left. I really struggle with these guys. The trick is to go for their leader, the leader of the herd. Okay. Marvel Stormbreaker Keyblade. Shot locks, baby! Hot dog. Thanks for that hot tip there, Donald. Next time you want to try speaking a language any of us can understand, you garbling rooster. Is that what we decided he was? He's not a chicken, he's a rooster. Hey, it's another one of these buildings designed to where you... This one's even worse. You can't even open the doors on this one. The pillars are in the way of you even opening the doors. That's maddening. Can we break these pots? Oh, we're going to go all Zelda on these pots, babe. You better believe it. I'm going to break every single one of these to find the treasures hidden within. What have we got here? Little orbs? Lots of little orbs. They really love the little orbs. So can we, like, zip up to the top of this thing? No, okay. I guess we don't have that ability just yet. We have to wait for them to tell us about it, and then we can use it. I guess Sora's technically always had the ability to shot lock, hasn't he? He's just never known about it until now, because a disembodied voice threw some letters in front of his face telling him he could do it. And now he can, but he's still weak, guys. He can shot lock now, but he's still got to unlock all of his powers. He doesn't have all of his powers yet. He's never been able to shot lock before, but he's got to unlock all of his powers, okay? Gods can teleport, they don't need doors. Okay, you know what? You make a point. You make a point and a half right there. I'm with you. Wait, did I just leave? Did I go the wrong direction? I think I just left. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I've just made a mistake. I think we're going to have to go back. Would you play Metroid Prime Trilogy if it came out on Switch? Yeah, I would, and I'm really waiting for that. You know, rumor has it it's already done, but they delayed it because the Metroid Prime 4 is entering redevelopment. They're starting over from the beginning on that, so they've decided to push back the Prime Trilogy release, which is dumb. It's really dumb because we got Bayonetta 1 and 2 on Switch well ahead of Bayonetta 3, so you might as well release the Prime Trilogy. I'd be real interested in playing that because I never played it when it originally came out. Also, the room, I turned down my heater a bit because it's finally warm in here. I'm no longer shivering. Sora is a god. He killed the Titan. Is that how that works? All you gotta do is kill a Titan to become a god? I'm not gonna break all the pots in this room again. We've already done that once. I don't know. Is there money in them? No, there's no money in them. Keep pushing forward then. And not leave here. Alright, so... Never mind. Never mind. Halrondo hates Bayonetta? Really? Wild. I couldn't get my head wrapped around the controls on the first one, but by the time I started playing through the second one, I finally got it figured out. I had a lot of fun with it. It's a pretty fun game. I can't wait for the third one to see what they do different. It'll be entertaining, I reckon. Especially now that it's being built up for the Switch. Because remember Bayonetta 2, I mean, it runs better on the Switch than it did the Wii U. But it was developed, odd as it is, for the Wii U, which is just... It's weird. Is anything really developed for the Wii U? It's strange. Oh, yeah, baby! I think one of the reasons I love this so much is it reminds me of the ride at Disney World, the Buzz Lightyear ride, which I'm pretty sure is definitely what it's inspired by. You know, because all of these things are inspired by a ride from Disney. We should just be attacking this guy. Heck yeah. Eat it in the face, you sandy monster creature. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But this ride is a lot of fun. If you get them up in the air and you keep shooting them, if they're particularly like stronger enemies where they don't die as quickly, they can continue to do damage. Like you get more points for the longer you keep them held up in the air. So it's sort of like one of those games where you get a party balloon with your friends and you try to bump it in the air and see how long you can keep it up there. Good time right there. Should have just yeeted Goofy at it again. I mean, it did work last time. You're not wrong. Probably could have done that. Let's do the save here. And we got to choose which route we want to take. I say we go back behind where I'm at right now, over here. Oh, wait, that's a chest. Blended in almost perfectly with the environment there. I would love to play the games for myself. Really missed out on the GameCube. Chose PS2 instead. So did I. So did I. And there's a ton of games. I mean, I don't regret that decision. I played a lot of games on the PS2 that I really enjoyed. But there's a lot of GameCube games that I missed out on. You know, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Sunshine, things like that, the Metroid Prime games. Oh, I really want to play all those. And, you know, I've got Luigi's Mansion now on the DS because they re-released it on the DS. Second form, this bad boy. Not going to pirate ship. Not going to do it. So I would really love to... Nah, that's a waste, isn't it? Let's not do that. Nice! Oh, that was a super move right there. Yeah, there's a lot of GameCube games I'd love to go and play. Anything that way? No, we can't even go that way. Dumb question. Very dumb question. I think going back this way just takes you back to up here. Nothing we can do up there. I got turned around here last time when I played through it on my own. This world is sort of the only one that I really struggled to keep track of where I was and where I was going. Nate's never owned a Nintendo console. I know a lot of people who the Switch was their first Nintendo console, which is a great Nintendo console to have because a lot of the best Nintendo games, like Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, have come out on the Switch, and a lot of really good games that came out on the Wii U are remastered for the Switch. So, I mean, a lot of people who owned Wii U's, I think, are getting sick of Wii U remasters, but I owned a lot of the games in the Wii U, and I'll happily buy them on the Switch because I prefer being able to play them wherever I go. And most of the people who own a Nintendo Switch, shocker, did not own a Wii U because most people didn't own a Wii U. So, might as well give them a chance to play a lot of these because the Wii U had some good games. Maybe not New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. That's not a good example of that. I mean, I've got it and I'm enjoying it, but I don't know why they didn't do 3D Land or 3D World. 3D World was the one on the Wii U. I liked 3D World. Seems like that would be a much better choice. Oh, you've never owned a non-Nintendo console there, Nate. Gotcha. My first console I ever got, if you want to count handholds as consoles, and I do, was the Game Boy Color. The first gaming device that I owned was a PC, like a Windows 95 PC. I played a lot of games on it, but then I got Game Boy Color, Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, at some point like GBA, and then GBA SP. I think I got, after that, I'm trying to remember the order. Got a DS and then 360. Can we just zip right up to that, please? And thank you. I figured out how to open this box. I figured it out in the Tangle world. So now that we're back here, finally going to open this thing up and see what's inside of it. I'm looking forward to that. We got to go up first to there. Also, did anyone else struggle with these your first time through the game? Because I had a lot of struggle. Had a lot of trouble. Struggled quite a bit with trying to get these shot lock air steps to work. I could not figure out what I was doing wrong at first. We're bandwagoned into a U. Oof, yikes. Oh, look at that. An elixir. That's not useful. I mean, I guess in some instances maybe. I got a U after I moved. I think I talked about this. After moving into my house, I was like, I want to play a Mario game. And I don't know what inspired this decision. But I got a Wii U on eBay, and I went to Game Exchange, and I bought a 3DS. So specifically so I could play Mario games. So I got New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS, and then the Wii U that I bought came with Super Mario 3D World. And I was like, okay, I'm going to play these Mario games now. I'm real happy. I get to play Mario games. That was in 2016. So I got real hooked on... I'm glad I got the Wii U, because I also played through Wind Waker and Twilight Princess for the first time in the Wii U. So definitely a good purchase in my mind. Both pretty fun games.
When I get out of it.
And I got to say, I did do a turnaround. Hold on a second.
I'm the one giving orders now, bolt boy.
Don't get too comfortable, Hades!
Huh? Huh?
We're gonna stop you!
What? Get them!
Okay. You can breathe again. I don't remember what I was saying. That's the nature of things, isn't it? That happens sometimes. I'm not dead. Just had to blow my nose, is all. I've had to work in a very dusty environment, and things were not good for me allergy-wise over the last couple of days. All right, here we are. Real boss fight time. You know what I didn't check last time was whether or not these guys are more or less susceptible to, like, their opposites. So I didn't really test whether or not these guys were weak to fire. Or maybe I did. Kind of vaguely remember maybe testing that now. Let's hop up to this guy's face and smack him around for a bit. If we can. I do want to hit him with my fire if I can. Boom. Eat fire to the face, my dude. All right, and then we'll just keep throwing fire at him. Oh, gosh. I forgot to check my potions also. I hope I've got a lot of them. I hope I've got enough. Ah! What? No, I told you to fire! What? Why can I not fire? What is happening right now? Boom! Okay, there we go. I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, no! Well, that did some insane damage just then, didn't it? Goodness gracious. Okay, let's get our magic restored here. Pop that guy a couple more times in the face. Good gosh. Come on, Sora. Keep it together. Let's run up this thing. Let's smack this guy a couple times in the face, and that should be the end of it. What are we focused on right now? We want to focus on Mr. Ice Giant. I defeated him first last time, so I just feel like that's the way the game has to be played. It's not, but that's what we're doing. Shoot him again in the face. There you go. And then you know what we can do. Let's get up to the top here. Let's magic carousel. Yeah, I know how to do this. Thank you. I meant to be directly centered on here for maximum damage to both of these guys, but oh well. All right, so when I played this through, and in the series, I think I even referenced it, right around here, my mom called me, and I had to pause the game and answer the phone. And then when I unpaused the game, I instantly killed the Titan. I was not expecting it. That's a fun memory that I will take with me for the rest of my life. Also, I'm really bad at timing these. I don't know if y'all have noticed. So did that do damage to either of them at all? Was I close enough to either of them to do any damage? I see that Ice Guy's down, so I'm going to guess yes to that. And then just get this guy a couple of times in the face. Should be good to go soon. I'm falling, and I'm not meaning to. Okay, so if nothing else, when we enter the next phase, we should have full magic now. I don't think any of those hit him. I'm not sure how he avoided them all. But you know what? Good on him, I guess. Die, you monstrosity! Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Whoa! He just did a headbutt. Herc just stood here and took it like a champ. There we go. Got him. You can use shot lock to lock on to and zoom to enemies. Yep, that is very useful for when we fight the giant swirling vortex of pudding coming up here in a second. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me this doesn't look like a giant vortex of pudding.
Just one Titan left.
Look at it. That's pudding. That's like sickly gross pudding. Okay, but we can't lock on. Oh, can we zip? No, we can't zip to him here yet. That's all right. I really do hope that Donald at least tries to... Oh, dadgummit. Yeah, we can't zoom in close to him yet. Gotta get close and smack his bottom. Hey, Donald, if you want to cure me, now would be a good time. Just throwing that out there. Pretty... Oh, let's get him, Donald. Or Goofy, I should say. Alright, so this was the first time in the game that I remember coming incredibly close to dying because I was all out of potions. And this fight, especially the next phase of it when you're on your own, is pretty challenging. We're down to 2 potions. I'm going to go ahead and take one because where is Donald? What's he done for me lately? Absolutely nothing. Useless. I might not talk a whole lot coming up here in a second, and I might not look at the chat at all, but know that you're still here and I'm still here and we're still together in spirit. All right? That's what you need to know. Oh, gosh. What's he doing? Here we go. Ah, dadgummit. Dadgummit. Okay. Get him! To the face! That's not what I meant to do just then. Not at all. Come here, you. Smack him around. Treat him poorly. Show him who the boss is. He looks so sad when you're doing this, though. I feel so sorry for him. That's the face of a pile of pudding that is not pleased with how his day is going. And I kind of feel bad for what I'm doing to him in this moment. But not that bad, really. Because he is a giant pile of pudding trying to, like, hurt me and my friends, and I'm just doing what's got to be done for the betterment of mankind and the world and light and all of that stuff. All right, there he goes. Here we go. Here we go. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, you want to get as close to him as possible. I found that sort of helps minimize damage. Oh, dadgummit. All right, we've got Rage Form as an option if we get close to dying, and that's what has to be done. Oh, should we just do it now? I don't know. I'm sort of tempted to. I want to keep an eye on it out of the corner of my eye. Oh, smack him. What's that got? Oh, what? I definitely didn't get this last time. Oh, man, but the sound of me almost being dead is going to keep playing, unfortunately. This is solid, though. This is solid. I feel somewhat safe. Now, I was told, Rondo told me this, like, after I'd beaten the game, I didn't realize that you're not safe from taking damage in this form. I totally thought you were, because I don't think I ever took damage in this form. But we're doing fine, right? Wherever he pops up next. Dadgummit! Hit him with fire! Yes! We did it! Also, that distraction, though, Mike. What you doing? Thank you for the bits, though. Thank you. I mean, they were done for evil purposes, but I appreciate them. Oh, we got it, guys. We got it. Yes. I think now, nothing else to do in this world, right? We just sit back and enjoy the cutscenes. Don't know if y'all heard the controller rumble just then. I'm gonna lean back a bit and just enjoy.
Uh-oh, now it's all 4 of them.
So what? There are 4 of us, too.
Using one's bits for evil. That sounds inappropriate. Does sound shameful. Also, I have a question here. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
No!
Okay.
Thank you, my boy.
So, he starts throwing lightning at these guys. Why couldn't he have done this before? How did they catch him in the first place? Like, why are they scared of him now? They had him captured a minute ago, and there was only 3 Titans. Also, Herc, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do this? Why did he just do that in the first? I don't get it. I don't want to step it up. I don't get it. I don't know why.
I can't believe it. I put 18 years into that plan, and you.
In the movie, he does it immediately. Why do they explode? Good question. Oh, we'll catch you later, Gundam. Thanks for tuning in. Hazard Creeper, what's up? Why are you saying my name like that? Hey! I love this ending, everyone. I love this ending.
Come this far to be ridiculed by Zeusy High and Mighty, his little sunspot, and a trio of clowns. You know what? I'll just go ahead and destroy you!
Hades! The exit is that way.
Whis.
Hold on. I almost forgot. That one's for trying to wreck Thebes.
You'll pay for this! I have a very, very long memory. I can still dunk your little nutmeg in a river of death!
Everything about that scene is just perfect. I love it. Also, this, I said this before, this feels like the end of the game. This is just like a perfect wrap-up, not just to the world, but to the entire experience.
Are you sure you want to leave all this behind?
Trying to wreck Thebes. Yeah, I think he did a pretty good job of actually wrecking Thebes. It is all on fire and broken, and hopefully they have insurance.
If I stayed, I'd have to be apart from the person I love most. And that life would be empty.
I know. I know. He really likes that little centaur guy or whatever he is.
I finally know where I belong.
Hercules.
I gotta figure out what he actually is.
Sora, we never got back to your question. Can I
Phil,
help?
but what is Phil?
It's okay. I think I'm meant to figure it out for myself. I'll find my strength the way you found yours.
He's a sitar. A satyr. Satyr. Yeah. Yeah. Herc wants to be with Phil so badly. He can't go live with the gods.
You've got heart, Sora. Just keep at it, and I know you'll be stronger.
Well, Sora can go to Mount Olympus because he's a Keyblade wielder, and Donald and Goofy can go because they're a duck and a dog. But Meg can't because she's not a Keyblade wielder and also is just a regular human woman. And Olympus is for the bros. And some goddesses, but whatever. I don't know. We got a Keyblade with an emphasis on strength. Probably not going to be using that. Thank you for that hot tip. Yep, thank you. Very good stuff. Thank you for that. Yep, lots of good information. Try equipping your new Keyblade. Yeah, you know what? We might as well. It's not going to hurt us to have it equipped. Happy with me now, game? Okay, here we go. This is pretty good as well.
This box with the Book of Prophecies is for reals? I think that dingbat in black was pulling your leg.
Quiet and dig, you imbecile. I must find that Book of Prophecies and make it my own. His was the only clue we have. We cannot afford to dismiss it without a thorough investigation.
I'm just saying a shot in the dark ain't gonna get us any closer to... Whoa!
What is it? Have you found something? Show it to me at once, fool!
Yes, sir, easy. This has got to be that Pandora's box Hades mentioned.
Leave it.
What? After all that digging?
That is not the box which I desire. We are finished with this world. Come.
No.
This part.
May your heart...
I thought that I hit a button or something and accidentally skipped that. I was so concerned that I'd missed something critical in that moment. But no, that's just the way it plays out. Also, I love the fact that they dug up Pandora's box and then just throw it back in the ground back there. Some kid's gonna find that. Some kid is that's gonna be a trouble later. It's gonna be a trouble at some point in the future. Also, we're going right into the Dark World, and I don't think we have a moment to pause. So, I guess we'll go ahead and do this. I thought the stream was ending, but it goes to show you what I know. I guess the stream's only just begun. As for, I think someone asked, was it, I did see Gundam. You having some kind of trouble with the stream? It might be because we boosted the outgoing
What's wrong, Riku?
bit rate by quite a bit.
Do you need a break?
Are you tired? Do you need a break? We can stop.
I've been here. I should know this place. But that all seems like another life.
Well, gee, think of all you've seen. All the feelings you've felt. Why, you've done years of growing in almost no time at all.
I remember my first time here. I was so scared. But now my doubts and fears are gone. If anything, I feel exhilarated. And it's not because there's darkness in me. I know too well what that rush is like. This is different. And it's not adrenaline either. I know Aqua needs us, but I'm ready.
May your Harry Potter.
I'm in control now.
May your sea salt ice cream be your password.
Maybe it's because you're with me this time.
May your sea salt photos be your password.
It's not me. I think it's because you've...
You're a wizard, Sora.
You, that special
I can't be a Keyblade wielder. I'm just Sora. You're a Keyblade wielder. A thumping good one, I'd reckon.
That other feelings disappear.
Sora's mom and dad killed in a car crash.
Fear or doubt.
Is that it?
It's not Fire-Aga. It's Fire-Raga. We could have some fun with this.
What matters.
Take out Winnie the Pooh and turn to page 394. So, we're not helping Rabbit today. We were reading about Tigger. Turn to page 394.
Like a good memory.
Still waiting on him to come to dinner. That dinner's getting cold. She keeps sticking it back in the microwave. It's gotten really malformed over the last year and a bit.
Does any of this look familiar?
Sort of. But the realm of darkness has changed since I was here with Aqua.
Yeah, it's different from what I remember.
Usually, I'd just follow my heart, and Aqua would show me the way. But the closer I get, the hazier our connection feels.
It's because...
You mean...
Maybe, but we can't give up hope.
Yeah.
Loading screens. Awful lot of these in this game. Heater, it's starting to get cold in here again. I'm putting you back on turbo mode. You gotta keep up with the temperature here. Realm of Darkness is known for being a cold locale. Yeah, I don't like that it just dumps you into these worlds sometimes. And you don't have the chance to just like, oh, I don't want to do this right now. Can I save? Nope.
It's gone.
Huh?
I'm positive.
You just gotta see it through.
But now, her trail's gone dim.
Shortcuts shifted. Yes, indeed.
Sora.
Really?
This is where we
Now you're just some Dobby that I used to know. Some Dobby.
Aqua has fallen into an even darker abyss. Somewhere I can't see her. And I don't think we're equipped to dive any deeper than we already are.
3 subscribers.
So then...
What? Did someone subscribe? Who subscribed?
Oh no!
What?
It says we've got 3 subscribers.
Be careful. Even the least threatening Heartless...
When did that happen?
In this realm.
I got it.
Huh? Hold on, everybody. I'm confused. Where do I find my list of subs? I'll check this in a minute. I just looked over and noticed that. Unexpected. Oh, dad gummit, I immediately... Okay. We've got High Potion, not anymore. Kiraga, Ether. So this is really the only one that we have that attacks, is Thunder. Which is fine. It's a good one. You know, to be sure. And then everything else is all about, like, curing and getting our Thunder back. That's what we need to keep in mind as we go through the rest of this fight. We also don't have any fun abilities, like Shot Lock. I don't think we can jump inside of walls, because there's no walls to jump into. Should we do a... Let's do the double duel, I guess. And then Kuro. Oh, did someone just heal me right as I cured? Mickey, I appreciate the effort, fam, but you gotta let me know about these sorts of things before you just go and do them. Ah! Takes almost no damage in red energy mode? Sure. Oh, there we go, baby. There we go. Spinning demon worm taken care of. Also, I got thrown right into that without just like a second to pay attention because I was trying to figure out where you find a list of your subs.
Oh no!
Subs. Here we go. 3 subs. I can download my lists. Oh, it's a... Oh, dadgummit. What is this file type?
What?
It's a good question. Why did I come here?
Needs me. Who are you?
Riku? Wake up! Riku!
How are you supposed to open these things?
Are you okay?
Where'd the Heartless go?
I got more than half of them, and the rest vanished. But they spit you out first.
Ugh, thanks. I owe you.
I know you feel invincible, but we're not.
Are you all right, Mickey?
Yeah.
Can't figure this out. Why isn't this made easy? Why isn't there just a list?
Oh.
The Heartless here are stronger than what we expected. I guess we probably should have powered up our Keyblades before we came in here, huh? I think we need to go back to Master Yenshit's tower so we can regroup.
But Aqua's still down here alone, facing enemies like that.
I know.
What if she's feeling as scared and alone as I felt the first time I came here? How long are we supposed to keep her waiting in this awful place?
Is this where that line is coming up?
But Aqua,
Here he goes.
she's like Sora.
What?
Like Sora.
That reaction is great.
Good. Then I guess she's gonna be all right. Sora could fall into any darkness and swim his way out.
Besides, we won't be long.
Right.
I'm never gonna know who my subs are, I guess. It's just not gonna happen. Never mind. Thank you to whoever the new mysterious third sub is on Twitch.
Might as well leave it here
I appreciate it.
for the other me.
What?
I don't think we get to take a break even when we get to, Oh, wait, no, we're in a gummy ship, don't we? We take a gummy ship to... No, we're good. I think we get a break when we get to the gummy ship. But can you save in the gummy ship? Or do we have to go to Twilight Town to actually save the game? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, we go to the mysterious tower first. Okay. I don't think we actually get to do anything here. I think it's just another cutscene. A lot of cutscenes in this game. A lot of cutscenes.
You could not
Back we go.
your strength.
Ugh. Everybody get buckled in.
I still learned a lot.
Regardless, Sora, you will need the power of waking.
It can't be gone forever.
Just waiting for the piano fingers to come back.
Real soon.
Like, what exactly? Hey!
Perhaps it could be something that is as simple as that.
Wait, you think so too?
Whenever you are in need, magic happens. That is your greatest strength, Sora.
You make it sound like an accident.
Whoa!
Huh?
We're back, Master.
It's the golden team.
Whoa!
Oh!
Wow, you guys are all here.
We were here before, but you didn't wait. Oh,
Your Majesty!
Hey there, fellas. So,
Mickey is such a chill king. People rush up and like, Your Majesty is just like, hey there, fellas. What's up? I'm sorry. Can we not have Donald tell the story? I would like Mickey to understand what's being said.
It was a big disappointment.
oh, what a shame.
This looks like a super fun series. I might try to get myself a copy. Definitely do that, Collins. I would recommend, though, getting the Story So Far collection if you have a PS4, because that comes with literally every game. There are like 10 games, and that comes with, I think, 7 of them, and it comes with a sort of a movie cutscene summary of 2 of the games. Because there's the Union Cross that you can get on mobile. That's not included. And then 358 over 2 and Recoded are just cinematic movies, but everything else is on there. Well, no, 6 games are on there. It comes with Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, 3D, feel like there's another one. Oh, Rechain is on there as well. So that's 5 games. Oh, and it comes with 0.2.
And I went in after
A fragmentary passage. So those are the 6 games it comes with, and then it comes with 2 movies about Recoded and 358/2. And then that just leaves this game as a separate buy, and then you can download Union Cross on mobile. Yeah, I wonder what is that Ultimate Collection going for these days? Let's check.
Plus, nobody's seen Terra in ages. Aqua was the last.
Kingdom Hearts, the story so far.
She's gonna be the key to finding.
It's going for a full $60 on like Amazon.
Their teacher, Master Ericus, would have been another possibility. Had Xehanort not mercilessly
Wait a minute, where is
struck him
it?
down.
Story so far. It's actually sold out on Amazon. What? That doesn't make any sense. Let's try Target. Story so far.
I'll save her.
Huh?
But Sora, that's gonna be super hard since you don't have the power of waking.
Huh? Sorry. I have no idea why that just popped out.
What?
Well, it was pretty convincing.
It's sold out like everywhere. You know what? You could probably get it on the PlayStation Store though. Let's check. PS Store.
Sora, you must focus on regaining your lost power of waking. Mickey and Riku, I recall that Master Aqua journeyed to many worlds and connected with others who could be the link we need.
Oh, well, there's a Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package for $100 on the PlayStation 4, which comes with HD 1.5 plus 2.5, Final Chapter Prologue, and Kingdom Hearts 3, so that's pretty much everything you need right there. What happened to the Story So Far collection?
And the Heartless broke Riku's clean in half. So we're gonna need to get replaced.
It just doesn't exist anymore. What happened?
In that case, rendezvous with Kairi and Lee. They are continuing their training under the tutelage of the wizard Merlin.
Yes, sir.
Also, I would like you to deliver these for me.
Okay. It's listed on Square Enix for PlayStation 4 for $40. But you can't buy it. Is it available at GameStop? Found it. Okay. Don't usually... No, it's not available there either. What happened to this game?
Settle down. I have new clothes.
It's just gone from existence. It's not available anywhere. This was all over store shelves. What happened?
I knew you'd come through for me. Thanks.
Those are no ordinary garments, Sora.
It's listed everywhere for $40, but is sold out everywhere.
So it took extra time to prepare them. In addition,
I don't know what to say. I guess you can get them all. Again, you know, they got that full bundle for $100 on PlayStation.
Happy now?
My gosh, that's wild.
Ready to proceed.
Hey, wait! Don't forget about me!
Oh, we wouldn't forget about you, Jimny.
Every journey worth going on needs a cricket to keep track of it.
I don't know about that.
You start this one without old Jiminy Cricket by your side.
I think you could.
Good. Now to mark the beginning of a new journey. I wish for you to have this, Sora.
Huh? Okay.
That is a heart binder. Think of it as a good luck charm made just for you. You have a gift, Sora, for connecting with others. And this makes that gift stronger.
It's time to go.
This was such an epic opening to this game, I think, right here.
May your heart be your guiding key.
See?
Good luck charm that lets you call on Dream Eater's powers using the link command. We might do that once or twice. I don't know, just to see. I might go through all of them just to see what they do. But I can't imagine using them more than the one time. You don't need to. I know people enjoy them and make good use of them. But, dadgummit, we can't save the game to end the stream until we get to Twilight Town. Frustrating though that might be.
Oh, come on. Will you get serious?
Give me a break, okay? I told you, these things take time.
Gorge, is it just me? Or is this turning into a routine?
Huh?
Why do I look so pale on these streams? I'm looking over here. I'm trying to make sure everything looks okay. And I'm like, my gosh, I look like such a pale lad. I am. To be fair, I am. I don't spend a whole lot of time in sunlight. And when I do, I always keep my parasol between me and the sun. But still. Oh, yeah, this is good. I love his ringtone. I wonder if you can get that ringtone. Check. I could just make it myself and not pay money for it.
Hurry up, Chip. Well, it's about time.
Chip?
You gotta answer the phone, Sora, or we can't give you updates. We got lots and lots of important stuff we want to tell you.
That's why we asked Master Yensid to make sure you got this gummy phone we made ya. So we'd be able to stay in touch with you at all times. And it takes pictures.
Oh, you finally finished it. Say, with this gummy phone, we can talk to each other across worlds. In fact, I might even try writing my journal on it.
Wow. Sounds like it's pretty handy, guys. So, what's so important?
This! Back when you and Riku quested through the sleeping worlds, Riku recovered some secret research data that Ansem the Wise hid inside you. Ansem's code! Mm-hmm. We've been working our tails off trying to crack it and see what it says.
The data has been encrypted, so we've only deciphered some of it.
Huh? Oh. I guess we haven't spoken since the castle. I'm Ienzo. Alias is here too. Alias, whatever's between you and Roxas, it's in the past.
I love these guys.
Sora, the reason we're here is because you and your friends defeated our nobodies, thereby recompleting us.
We cast off our hearts by choice, make no mistake, but we didn't know that Xemnas, or rather, Xehanort, was deceiving us.
Huh? Xemnas?
Oh, he's with them.
Not anymore. Xemnas and Xehanort have no hold over us now. We're just students of
The heart. Exactly the same as we were before all of this began.
Yeah, right.
But you know, now that I think about it, Axel's on our side now.
We have friends we want to bring back to this world just the same as you. To do that, we have to work together.
In that spirit, Sora, we found some intriguing data in the bit of code we deciphered.
Is it about me?
Yes. In order to piece your memories back together, our teacher Ansem the Wise took a close look at your heart. And what he found is that your heart doesn't belong just to you.
It doesn't? Gorge, you don't seem surprised.
Yeah. Honestly, I suspected as much. There's another heart inside mine. I think it's Roxas's. Just like Naminé is still inside Kairi's.
Interesting. Well, no one knows your heart better than you.
To be honest, we still have a plethora of questions on our side. But the idea has merit. It's incredible enough that you and your nobody are able to coexist. If you share a heart...
This is spooky?
Someone as remarkable as
It's a bit weird. But, I don't know. Sorry, I just had a funny bit that I had to send to somebody. I would buy a gummy phone in a toy store in a heartbeat. I would put it up on my Kingdom Hearts shelf. Oh, you can't see it anymore. Can you see it on the widescreen? Kind of. You can just barely see the edge of it right there. You can just see Dream Drop Distance right there on the side. We got to get all the books over there. And some more Kingdom Hearts merch. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I have this. This came with my pre-order. It's a Kingdom Hearts figure keyring.
And save him.
Should I open it? I was going to ask you guys. Should we open it and see who we got? Or should I just leave it in the packaging and put the packaging on display and we'll never ever know who's inside? It could possibly be Kairi, Riku, Sora, Pete, Lee / Axel, Donald, Goofy. I think that's Roxas.
That's easy.
Is that Roxas? It is Roxas, yeah. I don't know. I can't tell him and Ben apart. Mickey, Donald, Goofy. Should I open it? Or should we wait till the end of the game and open it? Should we, like, build up hype for it? Between now and at the end of the game, we'll open it. I think we'll do that. So I'll just kind of keep it back here in the background. See if I can wedge it in there so it's just sort of standing up behind. Oh, you can't see it. You still can't see it. There we go. Just leave it there. We'll open it later. I don't know. I don't want to open it and find out it's Donald and be depressed. I would really want it to be Lee. I think that would be the best, followed by Kairi. It'd be like second best. Then maybe Roxas, Sora, Riku. But then I definitely don't want Goofy, Donald, or Mickey. I don't. Not at all. I was promised Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay. No, look. You're going to get some Kingdom Hearts... Oh. Okay. Should I just get used to it like this? That's down, that's up. I guess so. I reversed them previously. But maybe I should just condition my mind to this. Because I found when you go into the bits where you're fighting the Heartless, and I'll show you what I mean here in a second. We get up here to these Heartless. It's a bit of a struggle to do it with inverse controls, even though it's easier to fly around out here with inverse controls. Yeah, I know how prizes work, thanks. I want to fly around here and fight this guy, if we can. Oh, I guess we could have gone through here. It just spits us out over there next to him. There's going to be a bit of a learning curve here as I try to get used to this control layout. I did get 2.9. Look, we're going to finish 2.9 in no time, all right? And once we're done with 2.9, we'll play Kingdom Hearts 3. I promise. I mean, as soon as Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, again, on the Nintendo NX, pretty soon. I know how battle controls. See, this works a lot better with not inverted controls, I guess is what you call them. So it might be worth... Because, I mean, most of what you do in Gummy missions is fly around like this in the sort of semi-2D old-school style. Dadgummit! I really wanted to destroy that thing. I got it! Oh, last second I got it. I want to try to get an A rank. First try. We're going to have to come back and redo this one, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we're going to get A rank. We're going to run out of time before we get the opportunity. So, it ends as soon as you get A rank, right? Like, either you reach the countdown... Oh, no. Okay, so we got A rank and it's still going. So I guess we have to see it through to the end of the countdown. Fair enough. I'm not as concerned about missing guys, though. Like, we don't need to clear out every single enemy that pops up on the screen. So we already managed our A rank. I really like the gummy ships. I have a lot of fun building random, weird gummy ships. So, expect for me to do a lot of gummy ships between episodes, like between streams. I think we're only going to stream this game on Saturdays. This is going to be our new Saturday stream game. And I want to do them earlier, so, and hopefully future Saturdays we will be able to get started a little bit earlier than normal. I do think we have to go to Twilight Town to save, though. I don't think there is any option to do it otherwise, unless we go back to Herc, which we could do, I suppose. Where am I trying to get to, though? Is that my target over there, the green one? I guess so. Should we do another fight? Let's do another fight. It's another level 1 fight, so we might as well. Take out the enemies as quickly as possible. These are sort of the most basic ones. Oh my gosh, when you get to the ones where that spit ice at you, those darn things do so much dang damage. Dadgummit. I never really built a good tank ship previously. I really focused a lot on just having as many guns as possible, with the hope of kind of killing anything that tried to fight us before it had an opportunity to get a shot on us, which worked in most instances, but I didn't really do a lot of the big bosses out here either, though, so... Again, I really love gummy ships in this game. I have a lot of fun with them. Oh my gosh, what is this thing? Oh, it's going to laser beam us. No, it's not. All right, we're fine. No worries. Could have been a threat, but it turned out to not be. You get big bonuses if you clear out every ship from a wave, and I find that that's sort of the easiest way to make sure you get A rank, is to just really focus on not missing. Oh, look, we did it. A single ship in a wave. That's sort of how you rack up enough points, I think, for A rank before you run out of time on these timed missions. You can save from the world map? Can you? No way you can. Am I going to record Sky Factory today? Probably not. Let's see. We can go to we got zone map. We got world map. Return to the world map. I don't know. We're already making so much progress. Maybe we should get a bit closer. And maybe once we're a bit closer... What are these things? Not going to tell me. Treasure sphere. This is a good one. Let's do a treasure sphere. Let's at least fly over there. We might as well go to Twilight Town, right? How early do you plan on streaming? 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. No, that's not true at all. I want to start at least by 9. The problem is... I have to go to the bank on Saturdays. It's really the only day where I'm free to go to the bank while the bank is still open, because bank hours are the worst hours. So I have to wait for the bank to be open. I either have to stream early enough that I get out before the bank closes on Saturday, or go to the bank before I start streaming. I think I would rather wake up, do a live stream, and then go to town, come home, and do all my recording, because I got a lot of recording to do today. I have to record a ton of Stone Block, and at least a No Man's Sky video. I don't really know what my week schedule is going to look like. I've been doing, 2 videos every day for the last week, which is not something that I can maintain long term, because that's just nuts. But I'm doing it because I've got all these Kingdom Hearts videos I want to go through. And so probably going to end up doing that again this week, at least till Wednesday, possibly. I've also got, this weekend I'm releasing nothing but Stone Block videos. What I'm trying to do is, I had a peak weekend, and I want to beat that peak weekend. I'm figuring, well, if I just release Stone Block all week, maybe that ought to do it. I also have been discussing with the patron supporters over in the Patron Lounge on the Discord some ideas for a fun little throwback series that I want to do that I think will end up being a lot of fun. I don't want to spoil it, though. You'll all see what it's going to be in the future, I promise. It's a fun idea with a bit of a twist. What is this thing? What did I get from that? Blueprint fragments. Okay, right on. Let's not get distracted. Let's not do this. Let's head to our destination. All right, which I think is this way. Dead ahead. We're getting pretty close now. We'll warp on over there. Then you can stream all day. Go to the bank first, then you can stream all day. Well, no, I would love to do that. That's an idea, certainly. But unfortunately, Saturdays are really the only days that I have to record. So as soon as we're done here, just like every week, I'm going to have probably a bit of lunch and then start recording all of the time. Forever. Collins likes my idea. That's good. I like to see that. My goodness. The opening sequence is pretty long, but trying to remember now. I don't think it'll be bad, because you get access to a save point pretty early on. This is where I did the first save and then ended my first recording. I'm pretty sure it's right after you defeat that first heartless worm thing. Stream for 100 hours? I don't think so. I think the longest stream we've ever done would have been the Legend of Zelda stream. Thinking back on it now. Where we streamed for, I think, 8 or 9 hours waiting for a blood moon that just wouldn't come. Boy, that was a nightmare, let me tell you. Oh, you know what I forgot to do was do incremental breaks during the stream.
We forgot to fill Master Yen Sid in on what happened. Should we go back?
No, we shouldn't.
You mean about Maleficent and Zigbar? No, the others have already got enough on their plates as it is. Why go stressing them out? The three of us know how to handle a couple of old adversaries, right?
I'm thinking about doing some Minecraft streaming over on YouTube, over on the main channel, periodically. I want to stream primarily on Twitch. I enjoy streaming on Twitch more. But I thought it might be good to do a couple of Minecraft streams here and there. For the channel, I don't know. Oh, this is a good bit here.
Feels like it.
Maybe you're feeling.
Feels like it's been 15 years.
Because he misses home.
Actually, I ran into Roxas in the Sleeping Worlds. It was like seeing into his heart for the first time.
And he was in the data scan too.
Uh-huh. It was a test to see if your data version was ready to face the hurt that you carry inside.
Was I ready? I do know hurt. When I lost Riku and Kairi, and later when I lost the Keyblade, And you guys had to go on without me like that? Having no one to turn to was the worst kind of hurt. But that just shows how much you mean to me. Carrying around a little hurt can't be all that bad. Hurting is part of caring.
Wow, Sora. That's deep.
Of course. Any Sora's still Sora.
So wait, if Roxas feels something, then we're in the right place. Roxas, I'm gonna find you.
Oh yeah, this part was weird.
Huh?
What is that?
Nobody's.
Please stream Minecraft? I was actually thinking of maybe streaming a bit of Minecraft after this, actually. On the YouTube. I mean, I don't have any of that set up, so it's really impractical for me to promise that. But I was thinking of streaming Kingdom Hearts 3. Not Stoneblock. I can't stream Stoneblock. That wouldn't make any sense, because I have a lot of Stoneblock videos that haven't been released yet, and I can't just skip ahead to those. Right? Like, skip over those with the live stream. So, that's definitely not going to happen. But I was thinking about doing some Sky Factory sort of, you know, I do stream videos between when me and Jenna record. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Probably not. All depends. Should we do some big ol' fire? Should we do some second form? Should we do some goofy bombardier? Oh, wait. I did the wrong thing. Dadgummit! I've done it again. Alright, smack him real good, goof. Nice. And now we got Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is honestly my least favorite of the... Oh, gosh. What? Oh, we're dying. When did this happen? Is my least favorite of the abilities, and I don't want to use it. My least favorite of the attractions, I should say. It takes up too much time, and you're sitting in one place, and I don't care for that. I prefer the ones that let you kind of get up and move around. These guys are a hassle and a half, aren't they? You know what, Hal? I think you're right. I think I misjudged how long this intro is, because I thought that we walked into town, Sora did the funny bit, and then we fought that Heartless that lathers around like a worm. I forgot about this fight. Do a vanilla server stream? Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that too, because I kind of want to show off everyone's houses and stuff. So I think it'd be cool to have a stream where people can hop off and show off what they've created on the vanilla server. That would be really neat. As opposed to what I do, you know, in the Sky Factory videos, where Jenna and I just sneak over to people's houses without their knowing it, and record their houses while they're busy doing work. Like a couple of creeps. Which was fun. You gotta admit that was fun, though. Made for a good video. Are we going to Ancient Light this fool here? Looks like we are. Where'd you go? Come here. Nice. But I don't know. Like I say, I'm going to have to actually get that set up. You know, I'd have to find all of my YouTube streaming credentials, load them into Twitch, make sure that I've got all the right pop-ups on the screen selected, so, you know, if someone leaves a... Actually, that might already be set up. Let me check. I haven't checked in a while. Let me go to my Streamlabs.
I'm pretty sure.
Where'd they come from?
Get the ice cream later.
What? Hold up. See? Voices. New ones? What? Hayner? Pence? Olette?
What is that?
Hey, Sora!
What's up, my dude? See y'all. I'll work all this out later. I shouldn't be doing this in the middle of a live stream. Should probably be focusing on the game. Alright, here we go. Please heal. Thank you. Getting a little bit nervous there, Sora, for crying out loud. Oh my gosh. Please heal. Please, I'm begging you. Please heal. Oh my gosh. These guys are... Alright, Goof, I hear you. Your shield's ready. Let's do it. Where are they at? Smack him. Smack him real good. Just as they're flying past. Where'd they go? Where the shark did they... This is the problem with this ability right now. Smack him up real good. Get him. There we go. That's a good one. This ability is not... dadgummit. This did basically nothing for us. It was a good effort, though. Oh, there we go. Let's get our magic reset. Mid-combat, let's open up this chest and get a map of the area. It might prove to be useful. Alright, let's take to a rooftop. That seems like a good bet. With a creature that can fly, the immediate mistakes were made. Just instantly. They really attacked the side of that building, Sora. You're doing great work. Heal up, that's our last potion. Music is hype, though. You're absolutely correct. How did I defeat this thing last time? Oh, did I go into rage form? I might have done. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Open that chest. Good job. Alright, keep attacking. You're doing great work. You're doing the Heartless's work here. I don't remember it taking very long to defeat this thing last time, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Let's rage form it. Why not? Alright, where are you at? Where'd you go? We'll just shred it with rage form. It's a good way to get a heal, at least. You know, if you got no other options. Got some ingredients. I'm missing a tick with this or something. Okay, we're doing a really good job of attacking the air right now. Remember the tech I told you about rage form? No? I mean, I know how rage form works. I think the game does a pretty good job of explaining it. You can do a risk charge to get more power. But, you know, at the expense of using up some of your life. Which I'm not here for today, my friends. I'm not here for it. Somebody give me some life, please. I'm begging you right now. Donald, Goofy. If either of you want to help me here. Alright, good call, Goof. Let's do that again. Why? The health bar is huge on this thing. I don't remember it being this huge. Nice, Goof. That did absolutely nothing. Good call. It took absolutely no damage from that. But you know what? It's the effort that counts, I guess. You tried. You believed. Good on you. Using risk charge allows you to extend the combo. Okay. I knew that it would make you more powerful. I didn't know about the combo extension. Here we go. Boy, if only it was over, Sora. This is the fight that never ends. There's no cut recovery in the air. And that's extremely frustrating. Am I doing this right? I feel like this fight is taking too long for what it is. Does something happen midway through the fight? That's it. I defeated it. I thought so. I was like, there's no way you go through every bar of health on this thing. I must be doing something wrong. And I wasn't. It's just, I guess you don't defeat it. It eventually just gives up and goes away after you've hit it enough times. Well, there we go. Got it.
Nice fighting. Thanks, Sora.
Hayner, Pence, Olette, it's been ages.
What? It hasn't been that long.
Donald, Goofy, how are ya?
Well, good.
Howdy there, Olette.
So does this mean that weird stuff's going down again?
You kidding, Pence? When have we ever seen a tornado of shadowy blobs before?
True.
It's not weird. This is unprecedented.
I guess it is. The creatures from the last time were bright white. These things must be new. Man, I can't wait to get to sleuthin'.
We're already done with the school project, silly. Whatever's going on.
How long has it been?
Unless you had a good reason.
How much time has passed between Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3?
Actually, we're looking for Roxas.
Roxas.
How much time has passed?
That's funny. I don't know any Roxas, but the name sounds familiar.
Maybe we bumped into him somewhere.
That's one way to put it.
Actually, he might have been friends with another version of you.
I mean, it starts immediately after Dream Job Distance, but how long was between that and that? A few months, it's unclear.
Oh, yeah.
This would be mind-melting. I love how chill they are about it. It's like, I've got a picture of you three with some random kid you've never met before, and they're just like, right on. Yeah, in the other Twilight Town. Yeah, the digital one. We must have been friends with this Roxas guy. Sure. Makes sense. They're just so chill about it. If someone walked up to me and was like, here's a picture of you and your friends and also another guy that you were friends with in an alternate reality that exists in a simulation, I'd be like, slow down, you gotta buy me coffee first.
Ask around town. If alternate us knew Roxas, then maybe alternate other folks did too.
But why would they know? Because none of the...
You three should go to the place in the photo. It's the old mansion. The three of us will cover places in town.
You got it. We should take selfies first, though, guys.
Thanks. Oh, yeah. I got this phone thingy that takes pictures.
Sounds like an old man talking about a phone.
Sure.
That's a great idea.
I do like this gag. This is a legitimately funny game. There are some really good bits in here, like right here.
Wait, who's taking it?
Oh.
It's just like, how did they set the phone up? Did they just have it leaning against something?
Why do I have to do it?
Why don't you go get the Moogle in the background to take the picture?
It's okay. I'm sitting out of the photo with you, Donald.
Can you take the photograph?
Everybody smile.
His island has no technology, I guess? I gotta go back and take a look at his bedroom. Try to get a look at it. Their city looked fairly advanced. I mean, you remember Kyrie's schoolgirl uniform. Looked a bit modern.
Supposedly, these things are hidden all over town. And if you get a picture of them, they'll bring you good luck.
It's just like Disney World.
Wait.
Oh man, next time I go to Disney World, I'm doing that. I'm just gonna be posting all over Instagram pictures of hidden Mickeys. Is it ever explained where these come from in lore?
Because they're not all this easy to find.
Okay, we better start asking around. You start by checking out the old mansion. We'll catch up. Got it.
And that does it. We finally have access to a save point, which means I can save the game and we can bring this live stream to a close. A solid 3-hour live stream, the return of the Saturday stream, which is exciting with brand new 1080p 60 FPS quality. Hopefully it looks good, and hopefully it sounds good, and hopefully it doesn't take the archive too long to upload. Big shout-outs, though, as we close down here. I want to give a shout-out to Zozo Fire, Hal Rondo, and Nate, Germ Silver, and Mike095 for the bits. Thank you all so very much. I do appreciate it. And a big shout-out to all of my Patreon supporters. Dare we attempt to read off all their names? It didn't work last time. I don't think I can get that open. I can open the list on my phone, though. Everybody just remain calm. Everybody just take a breather. This shouldn't take more than a second because I made a list of them in the Notes app so that in the future I can do this. Big shout out to Amaya Maka, Andros Wald, Cade Griffin, Christopher Sozin? Like Sozin's Comet? Cool. Dave TLV, Dwardna, DW Dev, Haley Kits, Ice, Jeremy Allen, Joe Townsend, J-Rod, Juan Flores, Landon Bish, I think it's Bish, B-I-S-H, Bish. I don't see how else you could say that. Legacy Minecraft, Lucky Ludog, Luke Volkaz, I think is how that's said. Magic Mud, Mariah's Fury, or Maria's Fury, I should say. Or Mariah's Furry. Depends on who you ask. Mason Collins, Nate, Ryan Hittrell, Sack Enter, Sam Hinton, Susuda, Talon Breck, Thomas C., and Walker Hound. Goodness gracious. So many names. Thank you all for tuning in. And a big shout out to all the folks who joined in the chat. Thank you, Hal Rondo, for watching. As always, Myco95, thank you. Thank you, Collins, so much for tuning in. Hazard Creeper, thank you for watching as well. And if there's any names that I've missed, or perhaps your names have disappeared off of the chat in front of my face, I apologize. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go have some lunch and record a bunch of Stoneblock. Should be fun. I'll see you all next time. Here's hoping this button works and actually ends the stream. It didn't. It just brought up the be right back. Clearly something is broken.
Thank you so much for joining us during this live stream. If you enjoyed it, please share it with a friend or loved one. They'll enjoy it as well, and think you are really cool for watching it. Also, big thanks to our patron supporters. Check out the link in the description or head to patreon.com/howdyfolks to find out how you can become a patron or executive producer. Until next time, thank you folks for watching, God bless you, and we'll see you later.